Okay, I guess it's time to get this Dunge-On. So let's
Dunge-On.
start with our final recap of the second campaign, the Shattered Crowns or the Ivory Crowns campaign. Last day we had another chock full session, lots of lore, lots of fun. We fought a Sphinx, which was anticlimactic because you guys kicked its ass with
Yeah.
a fun spell from Geo. And then you
Yep.
guys
That was
came
good.
into the Bell and Rose room where there were some cool robots that you guys were scared of and didn't want to fight. So you guys made sure you solved the puzzle correctly so you didn't have to fight them. And you opened up the Rose. And once you opened up the Rose, you got on this cool floating platform that kind of sailed you down into the darkness of the pyramid, where you came upon a kind of half ruined chamber. You were let off on these ruined stairs, and you ascended into a sort of library slash study of Demetrius, and you
That
encountered
was very cool.
Demetrius, the
I
first
remember that. That was
vizier,
cool.
first vizier of Rojut, who you guys have heard of from Is for a number of months, but you finally met him and you learned a number of interesting things. First off, he told you that he was an undead mummy and he'd been living here for millennia since Dresdis's great grandmother Masika was the empress, and she valued him so much that she had him turned into a mummy so he could continue to serve the empire. And since the end of the empire, he has been running the Long Road Trade Network sort of in secret to maintain what fragment of power he or what piece of power he could have from that old empire. He wanted to pass over some of the burden uh, uh, of this sort of quest he's on, and so he asked Dresdis to complete the final ritual and get the approval of Horus, the god of justice and leader of the Pachydon Pantheon. Ooh, that sounds fun. Pachydon Pantheon.
Pachyton Pantheon. I love it.
Yeah, feels good on the tongue. But yeah, he drank some divine ka, a potion that had been crafted over many weeks by the by Demetrius, and he was able to enter into an audience with the gods, where he was faced three uh, judgments or three trials where he would have to show what kind of leader he would be and whether he would be worthy of the crown. And having succeeded at those and passing the test of Horus, he gained Horus's blessing, and then he gained the actual crown of the emperor of Pachydon that had been stored in a trunk in Demetrius's study for the last millennia. And that crown is an ivory crown. It's befitting that it would be an ivory crown,
Yeah.
and it is fashioned out of the ivory of Horus, the first emperor. Um, and yeah, that was you were crowned thusly, and you guys spent sort of a little while you leveled up that sort of meta, and then you guys
Oh yeah.
discussed the challenge of what you're gonna do with Aslan the Undying or Mufasa the Diamond Lion, who, well, you guys came up with a couple different plans. I'll just summarize some of the plans. One of the plans was put him in an adamantium box and put him in the bottom of the sea. That's as far as
Yep.
that plan got. But
Oh yeah,
I think it was
Hey,
the
I can
most
make it.
well put
I can make.
together.
that
I can
plan
make
would
it
have
a box. You
fucking
want me to make it a box? I'll make it
Exactly.
a box.
There was discussion about a box, and then there was also Bobby decided he wanted to talk no jitsu. So there's a strategy that maybe we're going to try and talk him into not being a bad guy anymore, which I think is a great strategy. And then also there was discussions of maybe how you guys might strategize in the arena to maybe have a fight. And maybe I'll add one dimension to that. And this is something that maybe Demetrius or Is brings up, which is that in that combat, if you do end up having that combat in the arena, there's going to be a theatrical sort of component. On the one hand, you're going to actually want to defeat him, and have to figure that out. But if you also achieve the theatrical component of making the defeat look, stellar and impressive, and make Dresdis look like an impressive victor, then that will help support Dresdis in his claim for the throne, and he will draw more allies, and it will be easier for him to secure the city. Whereas if it's very clear that you guys are cheating and teleporting him out of there, stuff like that, it's just going to cause problems for Dresdis when he tries to claim the throne afterwards. And I mentioned this last time, but I'll mention it again this time, that all of that stuff's going to be narrative anyways, because we're going to end at the end of we're going to have a denouement after the combat, but after this session and after you defeat him, assuming you do, that will be the end of the campaign. So the actual taking over the city and the actual ruling of the city will all be kind of just narrative in that denouement. So yeah.
Also, we kind of already know what kind of a leader Dredges will be thanks to our visions of the future.
Exactly, and I took some notes on them, and one of the key things that came out of those notes was Pachyodon's Got Talent contest. That you declared that the winner of the Pachyodon. Yeah, me too. Until I watched it today, I'm like, all right. So good thing I took some notes somewhere that Pachyodon Got Talent. So that'll probably be the first session of our next campaign. I'll be like, it's the annual Pachyodon Got Talent contest.
Love it.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And yes, exactly. I'm going to use what you gave me in that bit to help sort of decide how the nation will be set up, and then we can talk about that later on today as well. But yeah, you guys are currently still in Rojut. You're hanging out there. After chatting with Demetrius for a while, he tells you that there are some chambers that have not been very well used as of late, but he assigns some of his little robot servants to go and clean them out and get them set up for y'all. And you're welcome to stay there as long as you want. Use his library and the knowledge that he has available if you need any more research to be done. And when you feel like it's time to return to Aliona, because Lucius is here, you have no problem to just teleport your guys' selves over there.
I'm assuming his servants are all elephant skeletons.
No, they are. They are kind of faceless metal plate robots, kind of like iRobot.
Oh, similar to the robots that we saw under the Sphinx.
Yes, exactly. Except those ones were larger, they were huge ones that you felt would beat you down. But these ones are all medium size, and they're wearing just sort of simple tan or gray or white robes. And they have, for the most part, they have no features on their face, but they have two. They have the Philosopher's Stone that seems to be their power, and then when they're looking or when they're actively doing stuff, you see little glowing lights of their eyes that are blue. And none of them have spoken to you, so you're not really sure if they can speak or not. They sort of shuffle around, and they bring in fresh linens. They also fill a few pitchers of water, a couple pitchers of wine. They bring in some food, which is surprisingly fresh considering that you guys are buried under the desert. And you guys can spend some time here as long as you want, a week or however long you need, before you decide what you're going to do. And when you go back, you can teleport into the what was it called? The Golden Bazaar.
Lucius is going to stuff his face and drink some wine.
Yeah, that sounds good. Locke has never passed up an opportunity to get drunk.
I mean, it's robot bringing me food. Lucius is all about that.
Oh.
I think Dresdis is very lost in thought.
Obviously. And is he still standing there?
Who?
Yeah, he's just standing off to the side, not wearing the crown. He's holding it and looking at it.
He's holding it.
Well, every now and then he looks up.
I think he's going crazy.
Hey, Dresdis? What's going on?
I think we. What was our contact's name in the long road?
Is
That's right.
yeah.
I think we need to talk to Iz and ask him to set up a date for an arena match.
Well, we'll be there for you, boss. If that's what we're calling you now.
I don't know if we should just be starting calling him boss so quickly, but we could discuss it. I mean, we have a captain and a boss.
I mean, he's
We ain't got no ship, so I mean.
oh yes, yeah, kind of in charge.
I think I blocked that part out. We lost a lot of good equipment that day.
Yeah, the
We
ship.
ain't got no ship.
Yeah.
We blew it up.
I remember. I remember. Oh, I remember.
Remember your
Sometimes
father's
you don't want a
cannons?
Well, why don't we-
Sometimes you have to blow a
Rusting
ship
at the
up.
bottom of the ocean.
You can make more.
Why don't we stake out the arena and see?
Do a good old stakeout.
Weren't you
yeah.
gonna try to talk to this lion?
If you don't, I'm going to.
Am I making
Oh,
a
yes, but
I can
I'm not
make a
entirely
buzz.
certain how I'm going to have an audience with him outside of the arena.
I mean,
Walk
generally.
up and talk to him.
We seem. You seem like a pretty respectable guy now. You know. It seems
That's what I
like,
would do.
It seems like people would want to come and talk to you.
I would walk up and talk to him, but I'm not a complicated man.
Is
No,
the
perhaps-
old man fucking still around? Old man.
Demetrius? Yeah, he's sort of lurking in the corner. It's like,
Hey,
what can I do for you, my son?
Demetrius, did you make these robots?
Oh, no, not I. They were fashioned before even my time. They're very ancient.
What?
Nice.
They were created by priests of Brock, in fact.
Priests of Brock, huh?
Yes, that is correct.
Interesting. Have you spent any time fiddling with this stuff?
Oh, it's beyond my knowledge, but I mean, I have been able to keep a number of them still alive over the years, but I've lost far too many. I'm not an expert, I'm afraid.
Do you think I could take a look at one, maybe?
Oh, what is your intention?
To see how it works.
You wish to harm them?
Like reverse engineer, almost.
A good idea.
So long as your
I mean-
methods are non-invasive, I
Of
will allow
course.
it.
Oh, no, not invasive at all.
Seems like a subjective distinction.
He pulls out a chainsaw. what does invasive even mean? I don't even know.
Seems like
Too many syllables.
Yeah.
We're gonna stand here defining words all day, but
Yeah.
is it gonna be fine?
Yeah, he calls one of them over, and the robot sort of comes over obediently, and just sort of stands before you.
And then you slowly
Raphael, what do you think?
rip its robes off.
It's
And
it's
then
a pretty
that
impressive
sounds
piece
like
of
fun.
technology.
You think you could rewire it, maybe make some more? I mean,
Uh,
imagine his kingdom if it's protected by robot guards.
Raphael kind of takes out an instrument, starts poking out it a little bit.
All right, do one of your tinkery checks.
I don't know what I'm looking at here, but let me try here. It seems like we got a.
All right, you don't make them take off their robes, but you do kind of peek up one of their sleeves, and you lift up the robe over their kneecap a bit. You're trying to give them a little privacy, but you're checking out mostly hinges and joints. That's things that a machinist is interested in, like how does this thing work. And you do get a really there's sort of two senses. One is you feel like you've applied yourself well to do this investigation, but at the same time, when you come back from that, you feel as though a lot of the craftsmanship in this is beyond your skill. Some of the joins and such are interior to the machinery, which it just adds the complexity. It makes it harder for you to look at. But you're definitely feeling like a very, very talented craftsperson created this. You can do an Arcana check, and Lucius, if you want to as well, you can.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh no. Where are they again? That's right. Player characters. There he is.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Been forever.
Yeah, dude. Alright, Arcana, sorry.
Okay. So, and both of you spend, a little bit of extra time to investigate what you both suspect is the Philosopher's Stone. Because of the sort of metal plate that covers his face, you can't directly, touch the Philosopher's Stone, but you are able to tell that it's very clear that it is indeed a Philosopher's Stone, and that also it is the source of power, if you will, for the being, in a way that it might be analogous to a heart or a brain, or both, of a biological creature, or the soul, because you guys know the deep relationship that the Philosopher's Stone has with the soul of a living person, because you know that you had to put that kind of divine energy in there. So in a sense, that what makes this robot, is what we've been calling them, more than a simple golem or automata that you may have, another kind of construct that you may have seen, like a clockwork construct, is that this one is actually imbued with a personage, a soul, whatever it is that would also imbue an elf or a dwarf or a human. So you guys, despite not getting a lot of information about how you might create one of these things, you are pretty confident that that is the source of its power and how this living creature works.
Cool. Okay.
Lucius, I am afraid that this is beyond my abilities as an artificer. I am afraid this is the work of the gods.
Well, I've been doing the work of the gods, so tell them, lay it on. What is it?
It seems to be both a clockwork and a spirit. It seems to be beyond my abilities. Life itself seems to be a philosopher's stone.
Ah, see, now we're getting somewhere. A philosopher's stone. You mean like this?
Yes, but somehow tied to the machinery to give that thing a life. It is
So are you
beyond my
telling me
ability.
if you make a machine, I could make it alive, maybe?
It might be a pale simulation. These gears, the density, the way that it all works together, it's beyond my ability. I do not have tools fine enough for this.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna file this away as sometime in the future then.
Once my skills become more refined, I have now seen this, what I need. Maybe I can fabricate some sort of tools to
We don't even
become
need it to be
finer.
this fancy, you know? We could have it be 3 times as big.
If you're asking me for a pale simulation of this thing, yes, I could definitely prepare you for a pale simulation of it. But if you want this,
that's all. That's all. It just gave me an idea. That's all. Imagine.
I can definitely give you
Raphael,
like 2 or 3 versions worse than this for sure.
do like a history check for me.
It's fun. Oh, I'm good at this.
Okay, so
I'm definitely not pulling.
You start talking about like making a cheaper copy of one of these, right? And you start thinking about ways you might change the design, and ways you might use sort of modern tinkering skills to replace whatever.
It's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly.
And then you realize that you kind of have already encountered ugly
Dead.
copies of these robots, which are the automatons that you've seen, like we used to call them
Maker.
Warforged, but yeah, like the different creations that were created at the end of the War of Darkness in Earshore. All of those artificial beings all appear to be exactly what you might design, like what your skills today might be able to create. And you're getting this idea because what you would have been lacking before was like this heart, the soul, the power source. And so basically, I think both of you are getting a lot of ideas, even though you didn't really figure anything out from studying this specifically.
But it's like a stepping stone.
Yeah, you've got a lot of cool new ideas, and you're pretty sure that if you settled down for a couple months or a year, you might be able to piece together a design, just like all the other things you guys created.
I just so happen to think we're gonna have that amount of time soon.
It's almost like you're going to become NPCs in a bit.
The season 2 time skip. Season 2 time skip about to hit.
Yeah, exactly. You have 15 years.
One Piece style.
Yeah, which of you are gonna play fucking android our next campaign?
Yeah.
The child of Lucius and Raphael.
Oh my god, please do that.
That would
Please.
be awesome. I now want to do that.
I want someone to make an automaton or android. That would really.
Our cursed
Oh,
kid.
that's so cool.
I'm 100% doing that, Bobby. That's the.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's actually not a
I
bad idea at
scrap
all.
my oracle. I'm going back in.
Okay, yeah.
Not bad at all.
Holy shit.
I like
That's
how the
so
characters
cool.
are really tethering into the second campaign. That's so cool.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's awesome.
Okay.
It just so happens I can make souls. You can make kinda okay robots. Business, buddy. We can move on.
Oh my! I can see it right now. The android that's like, I have two dads. And
One's
it's a robot, dude.
One's a bird and one's a
One's a
hobgoblin.
God.
You
That-
can't.
Oh
Your
my
your
God.
android can't look like either of those races.
That poor robot is going to be so fucked up.
Yeah, he is. Oh my god, both of them as parents.
Oh, wait, and Landry will be his brother.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh my god. Okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves. So
Uh,
yeah, you guys are having dinner and you've studied this robot. The robot goes away. He clears after you study him. He clears up your plates and delivers them back to the kitchen.
Just whisper to Raphael. You know, we can always just come back here anytime.
It doesn't need to be clandestine. I mean, yeah, we could do it. It's no problem.
Actually, I've heard that you'll have to face the Sphinx every time.
I mean, that's fine. We just bring Geo along. We'll be cool.
It's not actually true. You guys, after, I skipped over it, but he introduced you to his, in the back of his study, he's got a teleportation circle there, and Lucius, you spent enough time to
Into it.
to learn it. So you guys are, you're the emperor as far as he's concerned. You guys are welcome back whenever you want.
Perfect.
And if that means you want to come study the robots, you can come study the robots.
Let's set you up for a fight.
Should we? I guess I could just knock on this front door and talk to him. Try to talk to him once.
Just throw a glove at him. Isn't that something? Just hit him with a glove.
Yeah,
Well, the
I'm gonna load us
Oh,
into the
shit.
next swing.
I
This is
forgot
just for
what
you
it's
guys
called.
to strategize.
Yeah, because we do need to strategize.
The actual dueling tradition here in Luxodon is actually to throw a pair of panties. But
Oh, is that what it is? Lucius takes off his underwear.
I've been meaning to ask about that. That seemed like a weird thing everybody was doing all the time.
It's actually an elaborate drag show.
Everywhere.
I'm
It's
glad I
all
got
over
some
the street.
some
No,
context there.
Lucius, I
Man.
don't need your underwear, Lucius. Thank
Oh.
you though.
I'm uncomfortable with the amount of blood splatter on those cages.
This
I'm gonna
this
look
was
at
not.
Aslan Undying.
This is a borrowed image this week.
That is.
Fuck, he looks amazing.
Yes, he does.
Yeah,
Can I
this
get
guy
a-
looks sick
can
as
I-
fuck.
Can I get a blow up of that, bro?
Can we enhance Aslan the Undying?
Enhance.
Enhance?
Enhance.
Can I get a nude chain? Sorry, it's a reference to a Tim and Eric video.
Oh,
Dude, I'm watching Tom Goes Lemaire right now.
Hey, can you boot up Celery Man, please?
Alright, I just bronzed all of these porcelain birds. Can you tell me how much they're worth now? $0.
$0. Someone try this spaghetti.
Spaghetti with the
The
marinara,
marinara.
Oh my
the
god.
mozzarella.
Oh my god, this is out of control. Can we get back to Twilight?
Yes, sir.
I'm kidding. That sounded great.
Oh.
Let me get the blown up version if I can. I have to upload it again.
I've still only ever read the first book, so I don't even know what's going on with the rest of it. I never watched any of the movies.
Hey, Dresdes, I do have this wine that will literally make him forget all of his thoughts.
Is it a permanent destroyer of minds, or
Yeah.
you got like a week or something?
No, it's just I've had it since we went to that winery like forever ago. Remember?
Yes.
Oh, you mean like one of the first things we ever did?
Yeah. Yeah, right before we found the Dobler freaking laboratory in there.
Yeah, that's right.
And I found this wine of erasure. If you could grapple him enough, you could pour it down his mouth and beep bap boop, he'd become pretty stupid.
You know what? Give me a bottle of that.
I don't know.
No,
I don't know. Are they
wait.
going to
Wait.
allow him to have a bottle
Wait,
on him
hold
when
on.
he enters the arena?
He's the
It-
fucking king. He can enter the arena with whatever he wants.
Hang
Oh, no,
on.
that's
I-
fair.
I just want to say, like, I'm the king of underhanded tricks, but I don't
Oh.
think that's sick as fuck.
Dude, goddamn, that's cool.
Fuck, he's cool.
But I don't think
Guys.
underhanded tricks are the way to go
Love the
here.
red eyes.
You're gonna have to win this one, at least with the appearance of fair and square. And honestly, he's Undying. I don't think anything's really gonna fuck him up forever.
Yeah, I don't know if we can poison him with
I think-
forget-me-not.
I
Well,
think the
I'm
best-
just saying, pour it in his mouth and he forgets how to fight for an hour, and you could just beat the shit out of him.
But the best option is still to, in my opinion, if you win and you get him on your side, we could have two immortals on our side. Honestly, him and
That's a
Quentis.
yeah, that's a very good point.
Like, I just don't see the purpose.
And Wally.
Do we know where he lives?
And Wally.
And Wally the Weather Wizard.
To fight Wally, because he's the real BBEG.
He's the real deity
We'll
here.
find that out
I
next
could just
campaign.
invite
Yeah.
myself
Very
over.
scary.
It's like campaign 10.
I always make sure that when someone says they're going on a vacation to make it rain. That's like the most evil thing he does. Okay, so shall we step one go up to the castle?
So you wanna slap him in the face with your glove, Bugs Bunny style?
I don't know if we should try to fight a Johnny's dad over here. I don't know if we should do that.
Johnny's dead.
Well, you should never fight a Phyrexian.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah, I think that we're just gonna knock on this front frickin' door, and I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna tell the guards that who I am, and yeah,
We've
we'll
got a
let's just go
special
there.
delivery.
Okay. So is it gonna be like you and your entourage?
Yeah, we're gonna show.
The
we're
boys
gonna-
gotta go, yeah.
Fully strapped. We're gonna show.
Okay. Are you gonna
I'm
bring
gonna,
your cousin Shakir? Is he your new Shafra now that you're the emperor?
I'm gonna give yes, and I'm gonna give them all blazing halberd emblems to wear.
Okay. Do you want them to all carry halberds as ceremonial honor guard?
I'm not
Yeah.
carrying a halberd.
It's you don't have to.
Your
but,
two boys
you
will.
have a symbol.
Your two boys will, though.
I'll take Halberd. If we're just handing him out.
Yeah, okay. Everybody's gonna have a halberd and it'd be emblazoned. We're going unified.
And are you gonna wear your crown?
I think no. I think the crown's gonna be in a bag of holding.
Crown remains hidden. All right. Okay, so you march up, and um, so let's go back to the Aliona map for a second. So y'all are in the Golden Bazaar here, which is in the Pelt district. And you guys need to get over to the Fang district to go challenge Aslan. So what's your strategy? How are you going to go? You can go outside the city so you don't have to go through any districts, or you can walk through the districts.
I think that we will send a messenger to the thing, letting them know that, yo, I'm coming in to have a talk with Mufasa.
Okay. What's the message? Can you give me, like, what does the message exactly say?
The brother exactly says, your brother Dresdis has come for an audience. It's coming for an audience.
Okay, and that's it?
Yes.
Like, it's just one sentence, your brother Dresdis is coming for an audience?
Yes.
All right, sounds good. And Iz says that he can ensure that that message reaches the castle. My emperor, I can ensure that that reaches to Aslan by the end of the day. I will send a boy right away.
And then I want to plan out, like, arriving at the gate to the district, like right here.
Yeah.
Like maybe 5-10 minutes after the delivery is planned.
Okay. Okay. So you're basically gonna head out maybe an hour, half an hour later after the messenger to make sure he's got some time, and that you'll just be hitting the beginning of the district there. Okay, and you're gonna walk through the Whisker district and the Maw district.
Yeah, and we're gonna come through these like main streets as a crew.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys,
Spinning our guns like badasses.
in the last few weeks, when you guys have been here in Aliona, you have spent most of your time in the Pelt district. You've probably had one or two visits to the Tail district with Iz introducing you to folks over there. So you're very familiar with the Pelt district. It's the district that is most dominated by merchants and traders. It's where the Golden Bazaar is. So it's actually a pretty open and welcoming district, and you guys have had no troubles there. But as you pass in, let's move our little dude. You guys get to this gate here. You'll notice that there are guards on this side of the gate that are Leonin guards from the warband. Every gate here has guards from the warbands to make sure there's no incursions from other warbands. But on this side, the warbands are they're almost like warning people, don't go into the Whisker district. Whereas in the Whisker district, they're also, the guards up from the Whisker district look a little bit, they got scarves covering their faces, and they're kind of eyeing your pouches more than they're eyeing who you are. But you guys are a large contingent, and you have enough halberds that even though you might normally be challenged walking in like this, what you see instead is as you walk through the gate, one of the guards from the Whisker district scurries away carrying word of your entrance into the district to the warband leaders there. But they do not stop you from entering, and you guys are able to walk in. Now this area also seems to have like street dealers and hawkers, but it's always much smaller stands. It looks like it might be stolen goods, and it looks like, there's people playing 3-card Monte over here, and the whole atmosphere changes as you move into this district. Some of you might feel at home at this district. For instance, Locke, you see a lot more people here that you feel at home with. So while some folks might be feeling less safe in this district, others might be feeling more safe. But you guys are not accosted, largely because of the size of the force that you display. Although you all sort of check your pouches as you leave the district to make sure none of you were caught unawares, and sure enough, none of you have lost anything that you've noticed. You enter into the Maw District, and the Maw District is it's not as sort of welcoming and inviting as the Pelt District was, but it's also not as, you know, sort of sketchy as the Whisker District. It's sort of just in the middle there. There's still merchants out here, but you're less likely to get scammed by them than in the previous district. And now there are also warband members here that give you an eye as you enter the district, but none of them seem to be trying to stop you. How do you guys go? Do you walk through the side streets, or do you go to the main market and then walk up the main street?
I think we would go down to the main street, and because this is not like we're not sneaking.
Right.
I'm in agreement.
So when you guys get here, what you notice is this is the warband keep for the Maw district. So each district has a warband that sort of oversees that district, and they occupy the sort of keep that's in that building. So you guys are walking right past the front of this building. As you do, there is a display of arms made by the warband. They apparently have been alerted to your coming either by your messenger or by some other messenger, but they do not challenge you. But for each, you know, armed person in your group, I don't know how many that is, let's say 8, there are 8 Leonin and Tabaxi warband members that sort of stand out in front of the keep, sort of honorably or ceremonially, but also you can tell as you walk by very clearly that if any of you guys try shit, they're ready to like throw down. But they just watch you as you guys march by.
You guys want to try some shit?
Yeah, if you guys want, you want to try start shit? Let's start shit.
On our way,
Yeah.
on our way down there,
Yeah.
I'm gonna like get close to Dresdis and be like, "Oi, Dresdis,
Yes.
I'm gonna, if it's all right with you, since you're royalty and all that, if you would like, I think it'd be regal if one of us announced your presence, and I would like to do it. I would like to announce you when we get there."
That sounds wonderful. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm gonna do that then.
All right.
Alright.
You guys keep marching.
I quickly, in like a flurry of a bunch of parts, make a little megaphone thing and hand it to you.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So you guys get to this intersection here. You're now actually walking along, you know, sort of this nice decorated entranceway into the Fang district. It's often an area where an audience might be given to another war band or war chief if they're not allowed in. And so you do see there's lots of decoration here. And you do see that there is there are 8 Fang district warband members waiting for you at the gate, and one of them stands forward and he says, "Declare who you are and what your business is in the Fang district."
I motion to
Lock.
lock.
Good sir, we are I guess we're the Flaming Halberds now. Shattered Crowns. We are the Shattered Crowns, the personal guard of His Majesty, the Emperor, Dresdis Naldis, here to speak with Aslan, the Undying.
He says, he sort of scoffs when you say emperor, but one of his other guards speaks to him. He says, "Dresdis, that was the name we were given." He says, "You're right. All right, you're allowed in. Don't make any trouble. We'll be watching you."
We are not known for making trouble.
Yeah.
Sorry, the DM just had to
Exactly.
laugh really hard at that one. It's
No
like
trouble.
that's all you guys are known from. You're like not welcome in all the cities you've been in before because of the trouble you've made.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, what cities? Allegedly. Allegedly. That's what you guys said last week.
Oriented group,
So far, no kids have died here, though.
allegedly.
Yeah, you guys like alienated all the other cities so that you're like, hopefully this one we won't alienate. Maybe we can
Well,
stay
we just
here.
have to rule it.
Yeah, we just have to kill
Yeah,
everyone.
exactly. We just
I
have to
consider us,
rule it here.
champions of justice, really. I mean,
Just,
All right, so now you've been welcomed into the Fang district, and this district is a little bit different. One, there's certainly a little bit more wealth on display here, but a lot of that wealth is kind of stolen wealth. Like these buildings look really nice, but these buildings have been here for a long time, and they were built probably by the empire that preceded. So the people who live in these buildings have all just claimed them at some point in the past. And then also what's these temple buildings, these ziggurats that are in the front entranceway, they have been co-opted over the last centuries to basically be battlefields for the warriors, the war bands. There's always like war games going on in them, or at least duels being fought. And as you guys come walking across here, it appears that one of the duels has ended, because in this first ziggurat here, you see as two like incredibly strong buff Leonin drag out what looks to be a corpse of another, a tabaxi in fact, and they just sort of toss it down the stairs, and it kind of tumbles down and falls in a bloody heap at the bottom, where there are a couple other gnolls that sort of drag it off into a pile of corpses that looks like today's today's losers. And as you walk up, you also see that the largest ziggurat here, the Sandstorm Apex, at the moment doesn't seem to be occupied in any battles. This is sort of reserved for the greatest of the war games. But you sort of appraise it as you walk by, and shit, did I make one? Oh.
And really, no one else needs to see it. We're the only two that mattered got it.
that's true.
Alright.
The
Oh,
people
that's
who we would
sick as
universally
hell.
agree to be the leaders of the party have seen it. So
All leaders
that was
agree.
tight.
it's just so much easier that way.
Okay. And you guys march past the Sandstorm Apex and continue through this region, which is filled with mostly Leonin and Tabaxi, but there are also a lot of gnolls in here. There's a handful of like Loxodon and so on. Any other races kind of look like they are servants or laborers. And you guys walk up to the main citadel here, which is known as the Iron Citadel, which also doubles at this time as the Temple of Koloth. So it's named the Iron Citadel after Koloth, because if I can look it up again, Koloth is known in Aliona as something, the Iron Claw. And so Koloth the Iron Claw is revered here. Now, you're greeted by some guards here who are also anticipating your arrival. And they make you wait for about half an hour. During that time, the sun slowly sets over the horizon and casts sort of a nice pinkish orange glow over the sky. And just as you're starting to get a little bit frustrated from waiting, a couple guards come from inside and say, follow us. And they lead you into first they lead you through a number of antechambers and rooms, but they lead you into an audience chamber. Dresdis, you recognize this audience chamber from your visions from last day, because in your vision, when you were with Horus, you had some visions of the future of your own rule, and you were actually occupying the throne there. Now, the audience chamber is actually quite a bit different than what you saw in your vision, because in your vision it had been redecorated with, sort of the aesthetics of the Pakadon people and the Pakadon culture, whereas now it is decorated mostly by the Leonin war chief culture, which is to say that it's sort of downplayed a lot. There's not like a lot of artwork displayed. There's sort of pelts and rugs on the floor. The throne itself is raised up on the marble dais that was there before, but the throne itself is made out of bones and pelts of what look like defeated foes, maybe defeated warband chiefs, you're not certain. And the room has a number of Leonin and Tabaxi warband members there, mostly just as guards, not so ceremonial looking. They all also look like they're ready to throw down if anyone tries anything. But you and your entourage are welcomed into the audience chamber, and you see sitting on the throne is indeed Aslan the Undying, and he's looking just as awesome as he looked in that image. You know, he's just leaned back, kind of lazily. He's kind of holding a weapon, but it's a dagger, and he's just kind of spinning it on the arm of the chair. And as you come in, well, do an insight.
Oh, I just called him the sexy lion.
Yeah, he's a sexy badass.
He's a sexy
zaddy.
badass lion.
Exactly. All the bitches
Man.
want to be with him. All the dudes want to be him. That's just his
Yeah,
love.
but
Can we
when
just
I
swear
love it
fealty
when
to this guy and kill Dresses?
Yeah, woo!
I love it when AI gives people muscles that like don't exist on the human body.
Yeah.
This lion has muscles that just don't make any
Yeah,
logical sense.
he's got like 18 pack, but it makes him look sexy. You're still being like,
They are
oh yeah.
100%. I'm with you.
Don't
Exactly.
look too close at it.
Yeah.
The abs under the pack, like
Yeah.
my abs.
My abs go all the way up to my
What kind of
neck.
exercise is
Like
this
he's-
guy doing? Like,
I have abs on my neck.
I do
Yeah.
ab wheel.
Spikes in his stomach.
Yes, don't look too closely. That was also like I made that image so long ago. It was version 4, so he's not some of the newer models that were a little bit better.
It's cool. It has to like the deity.
I did an insight. Did anybody else?
Yeah.
were we all
Oh
supposed to
yeah,
do that?
we all did. Nice.
Oh, might be. Did I not do the inside?
I
You can do an insight if you want. You're trying to pick up on the mood or the
I
Yeah.
have like no insight at all.
yeah.
Blind GM roll. Okay. So,
The numbers kind of work well for the narrative here because Dressis is the only one who kind of smoked it, and Dressis, you basically, it's been 20 years, roughly 22 maybe. I can't remember what the calendar says, but it's been 20 years since the War of Darkness and since you fought beside Aslan and since you'd last seen him, and it is but you had spent 20 years beside him, so you feel like you really know him well. One thing you notice, and it's still a little bit of a surprise to you even though you were anticipating it, is he looks exactly the same. He has not aged a single day, and you, in your own memories and hearts, until you learned this about him, you had always imagined him now to be sort of an old man, or maybe even having already passed on, but he's still sort of a young, and it's easier for you to see now that vibrancy that you saw when you first met him and was still there when you left him is still there, and it's sort of striking now. You now see, oh, he does look like a young man and has never changed. But he also is not showing a lot of emotion on his face, and for you that's a little bit telling, because what that means is he is not emotionally responding to your presence in the way that you would have hoped that he had as a close friend, welcoming you back. In fact, he looks a little bit suspicious of you, and a little bit, I don't want to say hostile towards you because that's too strong, but let's say wary. Yeah, wary and suspicious.
Yeah, weary.
Yeah.
Okay. Brother,
Big fucking deal.
you look terrible. What have you been eating lately?
Okay, I don't know. You're gonna have to do a check on this. What's
I have
it?
a big
Let's
smile on my mouth.
let's do a performance check. I'm like, you're telling a joke basically, so let's do a performance check. All right.
I give Bobby a bardic inspiration. I was on mute.
Okay. He didn't need it for this one, but he will.
Still has.
He's got it. Yeah, exactly. Let me go back to where I was before here.
Glorious bardic inspirations.
He, sort of without. It seems like he doesn't want to, but nonetheless, your joke does catch him unawares, and he does smirk a little. He doesn't quite laugh, and he doesn't, smile and embrace you or anything, but he does kind of smirk, and you realize that despite him having like his tough demeanor, you know that you've cracked it a bit, and you've got a little added confidence that your path of trying to reach your friend is the right path to go down. But he says instead after he sort of smirks, he kind of regains his composure, and he's like, Dresdis, our friendship was of a different era. It is too late to turn back now.
What nonsense. We are brothers in arms and we will be brothers forever. And in case you don't know, I've already learned of what happened. I know the truth of that battle. And although it upsets me that you didn't trust us enough to tell us why, I still feel like those we lost on that day would have still joined us on that field. So,
but they do not
let us
live
talk.
today to make that choice, Dresdis. You know this. What matters is survival. Survival is all that is important. And I was unable to protect those, but I will now gain the power. I will gain control of this world, Dresdis. Don't you understand? When I have the power, I will get to decide who lives and who dies. Not the puppeteers. And then there will be justice. Only then.
Aye, there is justice and strength. But there is also corruption. And my friend, you don't sound like yourself at all. Look at who you've surrounded yourself with. Look at the people of this town. What justice is there?
There is my justice. The justice of my fangs. The justice of my claws.
I see. I take my pouch of holding and I reach into it. I say, allow me to show you something. I take out the crown. And I place it, and I ask one of them to step forward and hold it.
One of your companions?
Yeah, one of my companions, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. So while you're holding it, I step to the side so he has clear view of it. And I say, Aslan, my old friend, do you know what this crown is?
No. What?
This is the crown for this country. This is the crown that makes you the king of this empire. But to get this crown, you have to prove yourself to the gods, not to mortals. So what trials have you taken to earn that throne?
Oh, my friend. You come to me and speak of trials. You are but a child, a baby. I have lived for eons. I have suffered for centuries. And what blessing do I have? It is a curse, my friend. But I have faced trials, and I have gained the sweet nectar, the blessing of the gods. And it was a curse that keeps me here, year after year, day after day. And it is now my time to take this curse and make the world as it should be. Now, if you have come to bring me this crown, to swear your fealty to me, and to give it to me and place it upon my head, then I will call you brother again. But if you come here to challenge my authority, then you will die like those who have died before you. You will face me in the sandstorm apex. Is that what you choose, Dresdis?
Brother, it saddens me to see you like this. It appears that just like back then, I might just have to knock some sense into you.
You're welcome to try. I was like an Anakin.
We can still put him in a box.
Yeah. Quick! Open the box!
Is it too late for the box? I didn't make a box. I didn't make a box. How many times did I ask about the box?
This is where the flashback montage comes.
I thought you were making the box anyway.
I've been talking about the fucking box.
Okay, do you agree to a battle with him then?
Yes.
Okay.
For the prize of this duel, then, it will be this crown.
Agreed. When shall we battle, my friend?
Well, we can make a box.
In 3 weeks.
Yeah.
The box completed.
We're gonna have to make a box, so yeah. 3 weeks sounds great.
Fuck.
How about tomorrow morning
Also great.
at dawn?
Let's fight at noon so that we can honor our fight in the true way of Terran, the god of war.
Is that who gave you
Very
that power?
well.
No, I was gifted this power by the god Felwyn.
Belwyn, copy. Thank you.
I'll see you at noon, brother. And I'll bring the crown.
It will be your death. It will be sad to see you go, my friend.
No, Aslan. There need not be death. And I turn and walk away.
Awesome. All right. That was amazing. I've been really enjoying these last couple sessions. This has been a really great climax. Okay, so you've got a battle set up, and now it's you guys need to decide what your strategy is. So that's why I've got this is what you're going to be at. There's going to be like other people in the stands. And here's sort of just the metagame setup ahead of time. So you guys in the stands are going to be able to do stuff, but other people in the stands might notice you doing stuff, and if they are like supporters of Aslan, which likely they will be, they're going to be pissed off if you're doing stuff. So if you start casting spells, you might, other members of the crowd might start attacking you or whatever. But you guys, I mean, when I say you're allowed to, I mean, there's no rules or whatever, and you're welcome to do that. And so when you guys are planning your strategy, you can think about what things you might be able to cast, but then also if there's ways that you can do your things more secretly, then that's obviously going to be advantageous to you. And yeah, you still have to figure out how to get them in the box.
Just how do you feel about? I'm just gonna go out and say it. How do you feel about a shoulder-mounted mini cannon? How do you feel about something like that?
Well, unfortunately, can you put it inside the shoulder? Because I will be taking my armor out.
Oh, I mean, inside your physical flesh? Absolutely not. No, I can't do that.
Well, I don't know how I'll have it then.
I've been thinking, and there's no rules in the Sandstorm Apex, right?
They're very loose.
They're very loose.
Like,
How loose?
this is a one-on-one battle. which means
That's what I was.
only
So
two
I
of
was
you.
thinking, if there's no rules, we should just fucking rush him. Also, I've been thinking that he's undying. That means he can't die. That doesn't mean we couldn't just dismember him and put his pieces all over places.
Now we're back to the box.
Right.
also-
We can put him in boxes and bury it.
It also doesn't mean that he can't be overpowered.
Yeah.
True.
I guess if you could just make it so that he can't win, you know.
As long as I can't lose, he can't win.
If he can't win, you might as well be the victor.
I think he can win because he just has to beat you to death, and that's very possible.
That's true.
What I'm
That's
hearing is
true.
shoulder-mounted mini cannon is what
However-
I'm hearing from this.
I actually have naturally higher AC than him. So if I can convince him to also take his armor off, I'll have his.
Mister, what are you talking about? I
here-
do not understand
I-
these words. What do
I
you
think-
mean, the
here-
AC?
Look at the
You
guy
should-
and have thick skin.
What do you
You
mean?
you should borrow my cloak.
What?
You should use my cloak.
He's
Well,
he's not gonna wear his
I have-
armor. He's going unarmed and unarmed. He's has no
I
weapon.
think
I'm gonna arrive fully wearing everything and wearing the crown, but we're gonna bring a pedestal, and the crown is gonna be placed on a fucking pedestal in the arena,
Nice,
like right here.
nice.
So instead of wearing my cloak of greater invisibility, you're just gonna okay.
Yeah.
He didn't want the shoulder-mounted cannon either, so I understand what you're feeling.
It's 2 hours of invisibility.
The
Be right back.
tradition that me and Aslan have always done this every time that we've ever wrestled in the past is a shirtless wrestle.
Ooh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. You know, I'm just gonna let it go. Alright.
It's very Greek.
Get this on pay-per-view.
Alright then.
I imagine there'll be a lot of people in the stands.
I could
enjoying
maybe
it.
bring out Kawa. Maybe he can like give you some genie power. He's strong.
Have you
I
looked up
get-
your genie's powers?
Yeah, I don't even know what your
they're really
genie
good.
can actually do.
Because that hint I was giving you was about being full powered, if you know what that means. Meaning having access to all of his possible skills.
Ah,
Does that
I
make
know.
sense?
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel. Hey.
Yeah. I mean, one, he could definitely make you stronger. But two, we could just shift him to another plane.
Seems
We
like,
could banish unwilling creatures.
What?
That-
But isn't there one there that's even better than that?
I thought that was the best one.
That's the one. Well,
We could gaslight him and isolate him from his friends and family.
I feel like-
Gaslighting's not real. You're just crazy.
maybe it's not on the Dow stat block, but
We can slowly convince him that he has lead poisoning.
All I see is the plane shift,
isn't there?
and then
If he wasn't
pass
undying,
wall,
we could give him lead poisoning.
That's a good point.
but pass
He's
wall
immune
is
to
just
poison.
a thing.
He's immune to, of course he is.
Yeah. Yeah, lead poisoning off. He's
Immune to all
immune to.
that shit.
What do
Poison
you
is
think
my
we
favorite
heard he
thing.
was immune to poison before this too?
Yeah, we did.
Oh yeah, we've established the lack of poisoning thing already. Yeah.
Because
It's a
poisoning-
charisma saving throw, 7th level spell cast by a fucking Dow.
All right, I'll just say what. I'll just. Where am I here? Boom. There you go. I sent you a little secret message, Anthony.
Oh.
Illusion.
Ah.
I've been hanging out a lot with Kawa, and he's pretty much fully powered right now, just dumping gems in him. And, or they. Sorry, Kawa. I know you can hear me. They, my bad.
You could have used
Ah,
like em.
Oh,
That
I
would have
could
been
have.
fine. That would have been slang.
he can grant me one wish.
You gotta feed him a few more gems for it, but yeah.
Excuse me?
I think we could find some gems around here.
The
Wait.
campaign ender. Oh, I can find gems in any city.
Yeah, man. He can...
Gems? You need
actual,
gems? I could get you
dungeon-
gems by 3 o'clock.
Like an actual like Dungeons and Dragons like rules wish?
As in, I have one wish. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how wishes work.
I wish to become all-powerful lich. Oh.
Too late. Brrr.
Wait.
I
Aren't
wish
there-
I knew
there's quite a
everything
bit of
about
rules
bird
on
stuff.
wishes. Aren't there like a bunch of rules on D&D wishes?
No. That's
Yeah, I think
you're
there
thinking
are.
of the deck of many things. There are
I
no
can
rules
wish
on
anything,
wish.
and,
No.
and Chris can
Wish is
interpret it
my
any
wish.
way
Well,
he wants.
there's a rule. I mean, there are rules, but I am the one who adjudicates the rules.
Mhm.
So, that is a great idea.
I'm willing to test it out because, I mean, I'm already probably going to live for a really long time with this amount of Philosopher's Stone research we've got going on. And
Also, just the general exposure you've had to the bits of the stone must be in your blood at this point, right?
yeah, absolutely. So I'm not going to really wish for, like, you know, unending life or godhood or anything like that because I'm going to get there anyway.
Right, of course.
What we could do is
Ah.
just make him the dying rather than the undying.
Oh, yeah, just rewrite his history.
How about, how about the wish is to even the playing field? It doesn't need to be to beat him immediately or anything like that. Just even the playing field.
Like temporarily remove his
Blessing, whatever it is.
yeah, his immunity to damage.
That's something that Kawa could probably get wished.
Good thing I gave him hit points.
Before we wish anything, we need to write it out and figure out exactly how it could be misunderstood. Because genies are always trying to fucking trick you with that shit.
Even the
man,
playing
Kawa's
field.
my
and we're
beau.
both
But
wrong.
Kawa's your bro. He, like
Yeah, no, Kawa's straight G.
This
All
is-
genies are your bro. Okay,
Yeah.
I've read the literature.
Yeah.
Alright, genies are all your friends.
it says it right in the list.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
No,
you're
straight up.
fucking a snail for eternity. So.
I'm fine with that. And also,
Yeah.
I was fully aware of the amount of nonsense I could get to him and his fellows. So, I don't think
That's
there's
also
gonna
a
be
solid point.
any nonsense, right? Through me, he has access to Dobler's entire archives. The man who imprisoned him.
Yeah, okay. So, Aslan seems to not like his blessing anyway, so why don't we wish for the blessing to be removed at noon tomorrow?
Hold on. Wait,
Maybe he'll be so grateful that he just won't fight you.
wait. Maybe he'll just age a fucking million years in 1
They
second
just
and
did.
shrivel away to
Shrivel.
nothing.
Yeah, see? See?
Okay,
Locke understands the genie shit. That's scary.
alright.
Genies are always trying to do spooky shit like that.
Listen, if you keep on talking trash about Kawa, we should at least
I-
have them
I have a
here.
lot of respect
Listen.
for Kawa.
I love Kawa. I'm just saying. I'm not talking about the wishes go awry. Every wish is a monkey's paw, regardless of the caster.
Exactly. They are reflections of our inherent dissatisfaction with what we have as a culture and as a society.
Well, then let me make the wish because I'm perfectly fine with where I'm at.
We
Okay,
learn
how-
more from the things that we discard than we learn from the things that we wish for.
Oh, God.
Oh my
I'm
God.
not saying don't do it. I'm just saying this could win the fight before we even start, because he could just
Right.
age like
Yeah.
fucking
So-
ever.
Then why don't we make the wish for, like, 1 minute after noon?
I could wish you both into
I'll-
mortal monkeys.
I'll
and you
have
guys
to
can fight.
survive for like 10 rounds. No, that sounds crazy.
That's too many rounds,
I'm
bro.
saying-
Yeah, I was
Uh,
gonna say that.
I
That's a
just-
lot of rounds.
I think that just make it happen as soon as the fight starts. His
How about on your first
Blessing
strike
goes away.
against him, it goes away, and it looks like you cut through his invulnerability.
How about we just wish that Dresdis has the power to defeat Aslan's invulnerability?
Oh, that would
Or
work.
we just
But
wish
then
for
you'd have
him
We just wish for him to win the fight.
Yeah.
No,
that is-
because then it could be a Feeric victory, and we don't want that.
Yeah.
Yes. See? Look, you understand the genie bullshit.
I still say that we end Aslan's blessing that he clearly doesn't want anymore.
I
Uh,
agree.
You guys just duke it out.
Yeah, and then we'll just duke it out. Like you guys, I may not remember this, but like I've actually wrestled our genie buddy too.
Oh, I remember. You freaking
remember.
wrestled him to the ground.
And you beat him. You're undefeated
Yeah,
so
you beat
far in
Yeah.
wrestling matches.
We could, and I know this is kind of might come out of left field a little bit, but we could wish that I could fly.
Oh, that doesn't seem worth it.
I mean, it seems like maybe something we could consider.
I could wish your whole freaking race could fly if you wanted.
It seems like that's been kind of my whole thing
That-
since we started this.
I just
so
want to point
feel-
out that if he wishes that your whole race could fly, your whole race will cease to exist because they will all become regular birds immediately.
Well, then I just add in.
So
Also
genie
keep
bullshit.
their
It's cheated.
bodies.
It's a boxes inside boxes with this genie shit.
I just listen. Big Mama, she talked about genies a lot, and yeah, it just don't work. You got to be real careful, and not really about genies, just about wishes, right? You gotta be real careful, cause she she knows
I
what she's
think-
about.
I think wishing away the immortality is probably our best bet here.
Agreed.
Let's make the wish that his blessing ends as soon as we make contact with each other.
I would like to be in a different room when the wishes occur. I would like
Yeah,
to not
everyone's
be
gonna have to be
anywhere
in a
near
different room.
the
It's just
genie
gonna be
when
me
all
and
of this
Kawa
happens.
doing the wish. All right, that's my contribution.
You're like old people who don't want to be in the room with the microwave.
Yeah, so
Also,
the genies produce the 5G.
Yeah, exactly.
also, who's walking into the
If I
arena
do.
with me?
I will. I'll do
You
it.
will? Okay. The first thing I'm going to take off is going to be the crown, and I'll hand it to you, and
Mhm.
you can place it on the pedestal.
Yeah. If we've learned anything, it's that I'm super good at defending a crown.
Yep,
that's
that's
very
true.
Checks out.
You're fine.
And then
Allegedly.
that's also an excuse for you to be in the field too.
Yeah, and do sneaky rogue bullshit.
Exactly.
So
Okay,
so
I
what
think
was
we
that,
have-
Locke? You're gonna come in as his like announcer or whatever?
I would like my title to be Locke, voice of the Emperor.
Nice, I like it.
Very sick.
Okay.
But
I
I
sent
think
you
I'm
some
a-
messages on Discord as well, Chris.
We actually
Oh.
used to call those the elephant's trunk. So you would be the elephant's trunk, lock the elephant's trunk.
You don't talk out of your trunk. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
I'm just making
Look.
up traditions.
Jesus, have you been speaking out of your trunk this whole time? That's a kind of fucked up.
You can literally see my mouth moving, but I say yes.
That's a kind of
Great.
fucked up, man. I don't know if I like that very much.
We got Locks bringing you in. I'll go find a nice little hole to summon Kawa in and wish.
Also, I'm wearing an entire set of +3 plate mail when we walk in.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna
Very
take off
powerful.
immediately.
Yeah, yes, exactly. That's what I'm taking off immediately.
We only wrestle naked in D&D.
What's
Yes.
the point of
the
wrestling
way.
clothes on?
Elephant dong.
If there's one thing the Greeks had right, it's how to wrestle.
Elephant.
Yeah,
dog.
that's
Dong.
definitely not the beginning of thought and philosophy. Mostly
Oh
the
god, I'm
rest of it.
taking philosophy right now and it's intense.
Is it about elephant dong?
Yes, ma'am.
No.
But
It's
it has to
about
be.
to be.
I could be
It has to be, it
everything
is.
is elephant dong as a monist, so sure, why not?
I love it.
Perfect. Okay, it sounds like we have our plan. We got our wish decided on. Me and Locke are the ones entering the field. Everybody else is, I'm assuming, in the stands?
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, I feel like the rest of you are probably going to be spectators, right?
Yeah, I'll just be a spectator. I'll get the wish done tonight.
And you guys can cast spells or whatever you want from the stands if you feel like it's worthwhile. Maybe
Oh, yeah,
shoot
Kawa
shoot
can
your
catch
gun.
Nick
We can,
as a
we
killer.
can make ourselves invisible.
I'm giving
keep
it bardic inspirations. That's just cheering, and I can just do that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just
Uh,
gonna be getting bardics all the time. I'm gonna use all of them.
El Kawa, that I am eternally grateful that he would offer us such a boon.
Let's caveat. He offered me, so it's me doing this.
That is a good point. I thank you for using such a thing
You're very welcome.
on my selfish antics.
Hey, this is a whole ass kingdom that we're gonna get. I'm just expecting some a little, in return.
Oh, absolutely. You'll be a court mage for sure.
You'll be our jester.
Just give me a tower in the middle of the damn desert with some robot guards, and I'll be fine.
Oh, we're putting a tower in the middle of the lake.
Okay.
I don't know.
You're
Where
gonna
was
have
the
to
tower?
talk more about that. I'm giving you
Yeah.
a whole wish. What else?
Save it for the denouement. Save it for the denouement.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We'll decide where your tower goes later. Okay, so
This guy, maybe?
do you guys have your kind of plan together, I guess? Because you're gonna rely on the wish, it sounds like. Are you still doing talk no jitsu?
I am going to be talking to him during the wrestling.
Okay, good. Good. Because the first time he came and talked to me, I made him be a tough ass that said no all the time, but in the battle you felt like you got a crack on him in that first meeting, and you feel like it's still a worthwhile strategy.
Yeah, I noticed that smirk of his. I know
Exactly.
that my Aslan is in there somewhere.
Exactly. Locke, are you want to be in the stands or you want to be?
No, I gotta go in with him.
Okay,
I
then
gotta
you can go
do
on
the thing
down.
with the crown.
Go where you want to go. You want to be like standing by the crown or whatever.
Yeah, I'll be
Okay.
guarding the crown.
Okay. And all right. So yeah, you guys arrive at the arena a little early on the day before noon, and there are attendants and guards and such there that first take you to a sort of dressing room for Dresdis to get ready. You guys kind of hype him up a little bit. You guys talk about your stuff. You maybe get Kawa to do the wish. What is exactly the wording of the wish?
Let's get this all the way down.
I wish.
To be a god! He's like, if I'm a god, I could probably get rid of his invulnerability.
Yeah.
You can't wish for that.
I know, in his head
Wish
though.
for anything.
In his head though, he thinks he can.
No, on the there's a bunch of weird rules on the.
Oh yeah, but
the
Lucius
spell.
is very, very blinded by greed.
Oh yeah. It would be for.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I need someone there with me. I'm
Uh,
gonna wish to become an ultimate powerful lich or an undead god or something. Somebody needs to be there.
Well,
be honest,
it has to be Geo.
That helps us the equal amount. So.
Listen, yeah.
I can help.
Geo. Okay, make sure he stays on track. You
I
got
know
this.
it. As soon as I see Kawa, I'm just gonna be like, I want to be a lich.
That's easy. That's easy to do on your own.
I could probably do it myself, right? I've got all the
Yeah.
stones, so I can
That's
make
easy
more.
for you to do on your own. Like, I don't know why you're.
Actually, after saying that, I don't know if liches just immediately lose their ability to have sex.
They don't.
I mean,
You would have like that'd be super easy for you to do. Like, don't need to use a wish on that.
Yeah, I agree. All right, let's talk. Okay, so let's just get a kingdom then. That sounds pretty powerful. All right,
we had a plan. Did we not have a plan here?
we had a plan, but I
What
had
have
a
we- what have
second
we been
plan to
talking
all of
about?
the plans.
Okay, all right. Now I've got to be in the room with the fucking genie now. Now you got to make me come in here and deal with the genie because I
who
don't
you've been
trust you.
traveling with the past 3
I don't
years,
trust
but
you at all. Now I got to
I
deal
have
with the genie
several
bullshit.
plans going at the same time.
The genie gonna curse me for the rest of my life, and I'm gonna be in here doing it.
Well, then you
All
should
right.
be the one who does the wish.
Okay, what we say specific? I'm not gonna do the wish.
what we are gonna do specifically, we are going to say we wish that the Undying man, the lion Aslan, is dying again. Like I can kill him.
Wish him mortal.
Wish him immortal. Yes.
Aslan the
Wish him
Undying
immortal.
to become mortal.
Don't mispronounce that. It sounded like you wished him immortal.
Yeah, I heard that. It
Oh,
was just a stutter. It was just a stutter.
it's double immortal now.
Yeah. Oh.
Fuck. Now we need 2 wishes.
A new, like a new game
Can
quest
we
version
have
of 'em.
another wish?
Yeah. Oh shit. What if we want wings?
All right, Locke, go get us some gems.
All right. Do you just want to slide a handshake, Chris?
We need 5,000 gold pieces worth of gems. Let me go check my notes to see where I was at with Kawa, but he was.
Can we use?
We could
gold?
buy them. We have
Yeah.
money.
We have
Yeah.
money.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we do.
I've got a purple star sapphire that's plum size.
That's,
What is that
let's
worth?
Keep that. Let's keep that. That's tight.
That sounds like it might be worth it.
Let's make
If
that
it's worth
into
it,
a
I'll give it
scepter.
up. I'll give
Yeah,
it
I
up.
don't have any gems. Oh, I have a pearl. You want a pearl of power?
A pearl of power might do it. A pearl, just a normal pearl's not enough, but a pearl of power.
I've got some hempen.
What did
I've
we
got
say
some-
about the
I've got
sapphire?
50 feet of hempen rope.
That plum size,
We need
whatever
5,000
one, that one will work.
gold.
If you feed that
Okay.
one to him.
I'll give it to him. I'll give it up.
Okay.
All right, let's get Kawa in here.
All right. Kawa pops
Come on
out.
out.
Lucius,
Lucius, before we
darling.
do-
Oh, it's so good
Lucius,
to see
do
you,
you
my
remember the
boy,
wish?
my friend.
Hey, it's great to see you too, Kawa. My best friend Locke over here has a wonderful surprise.
Whoa, second best. Let's come on.
Oh, sorry,
Whew.
Kawa. Of course. That was just taken. You're my favorite genie.
All right,
Best
all right.
mortal friend.
Apology accepted. What can I do for you, Lucius?
Well, I've got Locke over here, and he's got a tasty little morsel.
Oh my! That looks like a plum.
And
Hey.
it's big.
Mm. Oh my! It's got a nice tangy taste to it. I really love that one. Thank you very much. Mm. So what are y'all on about? I hear you guys all gabbing about this lion. What's that? for?
Yeah. Well, he's immortal, and we're wondering if, that we could use the one wish. Well,
Yes. Yeah.
There's
Well, now that
something
I'm free and I've got my powers back again, yes, I can once again flex my wishing muscles.
oh, Kawa, I would love to see your
Mm.
wishing muscle.
Kawa's showing off their wishing muscles right now. Mm. Yeah, flex.
On that
Oh.
wishbone.
Mm. Mm. Ooh, chisel.
That was a Zoe joke.
Mm. It's starting to get a little bit X-rated, and they're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, darling. You were saying something. I was lost."
Yeah, so I was figuring I'm just gonna go ahead and, well, I could wish if you'd like me to.
Well, you know how this works. You got to say the words, or
No.
else I can't make it happen. So you have to say,
No. Never.
"I wish," and then you say what you wish.
All right. Okay. Let's do it. I, Lucius McPherson, wish that Aslan the Undying becomes mortal at 12 o'clock tomorrow.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Right? Isn't that what we wanted?
That was perfect. Perfect, man.
Articulate.
Darling,
And I
your
also
wish
want-
is my command.
Fantastic. Also, I do notice that you have. Oh, it is?
It is done.
Oh, well, that's so fast. You already did it?
Well, I did this, and that's all you need to do.
Fantastic.
Yes.
He's like,
Oh.
this is really easy for me, actually.
Yes. But your wish is granted. and I am very gracious to you for freeing me from my bonds.
You're very
And
welcome, Carl.
I'm going to take this opportunity to return to the plane of Earth so that I can see those that I have missed for so long. But fear not, my friend, I shall return very shortly. If you need me, just whisper my name into the locket and I will return.
That'd be wonderful, Carl. I wouldn't know what I'd do without you.
Lucius, the feeling's mutual. I'm so thankful for you and for how you freed me from this centuries torture at the hands of Tristan. Now that's the last thing that I hope we can accomplish together, my friend, is we need to hunt that bastard down and we need to murder him dead.
This whole plan with Aslan becoming mortal again gives us a literal kingdom. So, yeah, we're gonna find him.
Wonderful. Well,
All right.
until I see you again then, my darling. Adieu.
Oh, I'll hug him and kiss him on the cheek.
Oh, darling, not in front of everyone. Woo! And then
well.
he snaps his fingers and he fluffs away in a burst of dust.
Raphael takes his hand off from over his eyes and says, "Is it the genie gone now?"
Yeah, Genie's gone.
Oh,
You're good.
okay, all right.
Okay, so the wish seems to have gone off. You don't know what that means because it's not going to take effect until 12 o'clock, which was what was stated. But that will be because you guys are still in the dressing room. I think that's what we said. So you guys are there. You know, that's in about 15 minutes from now. Any other prep or anything else you guys want to do before we get into the battle?
I'm praying. I'm
To
praying
whom?
to everyone that I've spoke to on in the future. Even there was God of Anarchy.
Yeah. So basically all of the Pachyodon pantheon.
Yeah.
All right. You're just praying for the strength of all of the gods of your people. I got it. Okay. Anyone else?
I think Jews just chill out.
What equipment are you bringing in, Justice?
I'm wearing the new shit that we got from that guy and my cloak with the Shattered Crown emblem and the Ivory Crown. The new Ivory Crown.
Okay. You want a gun or something?
I'm gonna wrestle him, guys.
Do you want that shoulder-mounted cannon? Like, I mean,
Dude, we can talk
Sure you
about
don't
the
want the
shoulder-mounted
shoulder-mounted
cannon, dude.
cannon.
We can talk about it. Is all I'm saying.
yeah. As you're like
Actually,
walking down the hall, Raph is still like working on how he can mount it onto your armor. He's like, it can go right here. Like, look, it fits.
Comically too big for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it doesn't fit at all.
But yeah,
don't get me wrong, by the way. An armor suit with a cannon on the shoulder would be amazing. So cool. But not right now. We
save
have
it for the
time.
next campaign. That sounds like the next campaign.
It's just a thing. Like the highest ranking Luxodon soldiers are all
Yeah.
fucking shoulder-mounted cannon.
Yeah, when we start the next
Bullshit.
campaign, there'll just be the guards walking down the street, all got cannons on them.
They all just look like the Predator.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm going for, yeah, for sure.
Okay, so you come into the arena, and before you enter, Locke, you are welcome to do an announcement of Dresdis comes in first as the challenger. So you guys get to the gate, and you can hear the screams and the loud noises of the crowd. Locke, what do you say?
Announcing His Greatness, the Challenger, and the one true Emperor of Loxodon, Dresdis Maldives. And I'm gonna go ahead and click this button for fun. I'm not gonna do it blind because I don't want to. Yeah.
Do. And there is some applause from the crowd, but there are
Mostly.
a louder number of boos and hisses that come out.
I I like look at the largest source of the booing, and I just give them the best stink eye that I could possibly manage, and I do this.
Nice.
Holy shit!
Fuck. Okay. Well, that
Nice.
section of the crowd is well intimidated. I guess they don't. They stop booing. They all look into their popcorn or something. Okay.
Like, what the fuck is it with that guy?
Yeah, that guy's
Don't be
a
talking
dude.
shit about my boy.
Um.
Um,
Okay. Coming
I
out.
don't start taking anything off yet.
Okay. Coming out of the other gate, there is Aslan the Undying, and then there will be, we'll just say there's another guard, and specifically it's Nefari Blackmane, who might appear in the next campaign as well. Who knows? But he comes out and he announces, he says, "Your champion and your leader, Aslan the..." Oh, no, that's not his name. "Mufasa the Diamond Lion." And there's lots of cheering, and there's like a cool banner for Mufasa the Diamond Lion. I can't remember if I loaded that one in here. But that's what gave me the idea for him a long time ago. Is I was at a Seven Lions concert and I saw this cool image of a diamond lion, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool."
Oh wow, yeah, that's a great idea.
Oh, I'm gonna make some poor motherfuckers fight that guy.
Yeah, exactly. I was like high on mushrooms, and I was like, "Wow, this is gonna be a great D&D campaign."
I should put that into conflict with my friends.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we're ready. You guys come into the arena. Aslan's staring you down. We can all roll initiative.
Is he already?
He's already
Oh,
stripped
stripped.
down. Yeah, he doesn't come in with anything. He's basically just got a loincloth on.
Okay. I take off the crown, hand it to Locke, and I start dropping the armor like just right here. Like it was
Okay.
already like partially like the connectors and the belts are already partially undone, so it's
Yeah.
really easy for me to just start peeling things off and dropping them onto the floor.
All right. As you start doing that, you notice that there's a small number of cheers coming from the crowd that starts to build, at least from the area around you, the ones that can kind of see what's going on. They cheer that you're taking off your armor. They really, the crowd is really bolstered by your show of courage. Lucius and Geo, you guys going to be in on this? Roll your initiatives.
I
It's your last chance to fireball your friend.
I mean,
Oh, I
I'll
can
initiative,
ping
but
people. You can
am
ping targets now? Oh.
Yeah, it's part of the new update.
trying to think. The only thing is
Don't
if I
go in.
psychic lanced him from the crowd, and I think, given he's mortal, it might not be necessary.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, like I was
But-
like, I should probably give him hit
Dumb.
points because these guys might figure out a way to deal damage. Well, I gave him 400, so
So in that case,
It's only 4 times mine. We got this.
yeah, it's gonna be fine.
all right. Yeah, I should probably. Would that address this if I psychic lanced him from the crowd? Is that going to be a problem?
What do you say?
I asked if I psychic lanced your combatant from the crowd, if that would be a problem, or is that going to be necessary?
If you did it right now, when he's really far away from me,
I'm still immortal.
yeah, and still immortal.
Nah.
Plan A
Yeah.
is what? It's not psychic lance, right? I guess is what I'm
Plan
getting.
A was just to fight it out and talk no jutsu him the whole time.
Talk. Plan A is talk no
Yeah.
jutsu, right?
talk to Jitsu.
Yeah, I mean, if he looks like he's losing, I'm just gonna.
And plan
Start
B
fighting.
is if he starts losing, you guys are gonna kick that good motherfucker's ass because you're not gonna
Yeah.
let your boy die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I think the answer to your
Not
question,
vampire.
Geo, is when the shit
Just
hits
wait.
the fan, psychic lance like a motherfucker.
Got it.
Okay. Are we ready to begin this combat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone waits for Dresdes to get out of his armor and get ready. And once he's ready, Aslan sort of beats his chest a couple times, getting hype, and he sort of, gives you a couple of those. And when you guys are ready, you can go. No one calls start on this battle. The battle has begun. And Locke, you're up first, but if you're just
I
gonna
give him Bardic Inspiration.
boom, I like it. Geo, you're up next. What do you want to do?
I also start leading a crowd chant for Dresdes.
Nice. Do a performance check.
I will.
You're basically a fucking cheerleader out here.
Bard. That's how we do.
Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, you're like D-R-E-D. You got
Straight
it.
up, that's the chant I'm doing now. I love it.
All right. Fortune's favor. What does that give him? An extra roll if he fucks up his roll, something like that.
And
All right. If that's it.
oh wow.
Okay. Aslan the Undying.
Apparently.
He's up first, and he moves with a supernatural speed, and he clears the space. I don't know what is what I need to Google. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it all the way over there. Let me see.
Are you giggling the speed right now?
Yeah. He's a level 20 monk, level 20 fighter.
Level 40?
He's level 40. I just decided level 40. If you've lived for thousands of years, you might be level 40.
Yeah.
So that's like
God, I
one.
fucking hope so.
That's like one move for him. He's gonna go to there, and he's just going to taunt you a little bit. And he says, "Dresdes, are you ready to die? This will be your last day on this planet."
Brother, you know not how this day will end.
Right.
Was there someone in between me? Yeah, Raph.
Raph is next. Yeah. Anything, Raph? Or are you just watching for this round?
I've been looking through my shit. I don't think I can have anything that's like not obvious. I've been looking at all their like components and stuff, and it's all pretty loud.
Then stand by.
I'm thinking maybe. Yeah, no, that won't help. Yeah, I'm passing. Yeah.
Okay, Dresdes, you're up.
I approach him right now and I make a grapple check.
All right.
Which is just a strength check, right?
Yeah, but I always have to look it up. It's opposed athletics. So if you're trained in athletics, you can do in athletics. And
Kaboom!
he can respond with,
You should do those publicly because we're in combat, by the way.
yeah, and you also just critically succeeded.
Oh, shit.
So let me do Aslan. Where's my boy? Do your athletics. Oops, that's not what I meant. And he did not critically succeed. So, yeah, you grappled him. He's grappled.
Okay. Just like old times, brother. And, could I... No, I'll save it.
So you still have an extra attack, right?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you
Oh,
have two
you
attacks?
attacks.
Don't you have two
I
attacks?
do.
Yeah.
And you can smite
Uh,
on crits, but I don't know if grapple checks it counts as an attack like that.
You don't actually do damage with the grapple check, so don't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. No. I attack. I don't. How the fuck does an unarmed attack even work? By the way, is it another? Is it strength?
It's
Yeah,
1 plus strength mod, right?
it's your attack. Oh, you mean damage? Yeah. Damage is
Damage-wise, yeah.
it's just 1 damage plus your strength modifier.
Okay, but what do I roll?
To attack?
Just a
Oh,
regular
hey,
attack
I,
plus your
I
strength.
actually have a fist. I have a fist thing right there.
Boom, you hit 4 damage. And you actually deal damage to him because his curse has been lifted by the wish. And
I think my damage should be 6 now. On that fist.
6, not 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 plus 5, right?
Yeah.
For damage?
Yeah. If your strength is 20.
Yeah, it is.
He can feel the pain for the first time, and you see some shock on his face. He's like, "What? What have you done to me, Tristus?"
I freeze you from your curse, just like you wanted.
He's taken aback for a moment. Although, make a persuasion check, I guess.
I look over to Geo. Technically, I did that, but you know, let's let him have this one.
We were all in the room together.
Persuasion, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Overall team.
He looks you in the eye. He's like, "Why? Why would you do this?"
And perhaps you're unaware, but you asked me to, brother. You said you hated this eternity.
All right, we'll go. Talk Nujutsu continues. He is definitely considering what you're saying, but he has to fight back. But it is. Oh, Lucius, did I do your turn? I skipped your turn, I think.
I don't do anything. I pass.
Nothing. Lock.
I will light of hand cast Bane. I'll secretly cast Bane.
Okay, throw a sleight of hand for me and see what you got. Actually, make it a stealth instead, which is pretty much the same shit.
It's
okay.
literally the same modifier.
Yeah. Okay. So you're trying to bane old buddy. Got it. Geo.
It's just reverse bliss. You know how it
Oh,
works.
does he get a saving throw or something on it?
Charisma.
Okay.
DC. Give me a sec. Fuck. Where is my? Oh, DC 16. He'll probably pass it.
Ooh, barely.
Yeah, there he goes.
Okay. All right, where were we? That was Geo. You got anything this round?
No. I'll just I will keep maybe Storm Spear is too. I don't know. It's okay. Fortune's favor is. I'm gonna keep. Move Earth spell on ready, or can I ready action?
Sure.
I think I'll do that. I don't think I'm gonna use it, but I think I'll do that. No, I'm gonna keep the Psychic Lance on ready. My bad.
Okay, in case you get a signal or something. What's the trigger?
Dresdis is
Bloodied or hit or killed.
What's the word? He's bloodied and prone. And either could be prone, yeah.
Okay.
Those two things together.
Okay. Aslan's turn. He's going to now that so you've sort of come up to him and you've grappled him and you've grabbed on him and then you gave him a like kick to the balls or something. I don't know. And he felt the pain, but then he looks you right in the eye and he's like, it is like old times then. And he goes to try and wrestle you down to the ground, so trip you to the ground. So he's going to do a grapple check as well. That's
What
not
is
right.
this new
How come?
symbol?
How come it said plus
Athletic
4?
strength.
Oh no, I rolled a 4. I rolled a 4.
Yeah, you rolled a 4.
Yeah. Okay.
What is this? Failed. Repeat quick roll. Failed. Oh, I thought that I could cheat with that and just roll it from what you rolled.
Boom.
I am on fire.
All right. Well, he tries to trip you once, and you you put your body positioning good, so you can't. You're now in true like Greco-Roman wrestling style, and he's gonna continue though. He's got a couple extra attacks, so he's gonna attack you again, or he's gonna try and trip you again.
I think we're going to the ground this time.
Boom! You rolled the 2, so it's a good time to waste that too.
Oh, use your burning. Oh well, you won't want it. Never mind. Don't.
And he.
I can use the other thing and re-roll that.
Yes, you can.
The thing that Geo gave me.
Yeah.
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 That's a geo roll if I ever
you got
seen
it out
one.
of your system.
You got it out of the system, okay?
Yeah. Okay. So he tosses you to the ground, and you both basically go to the ground. So you're both grappled right now. What that means is neither of you can move. So you're basically just fighting on the ground. And he's going to try and hit you with his last, with an elbow into the gut with his final attack.
17 does hit my modified AC.
All right, then you take 14 damage. What the fuck? He rolled an 8. Nice. He looks you in the eyes. He says, "Even with my curse lifted, you're never going to be strong enough to defeat me."
We'll see about that.
Raph, anything?
What's the distance between me and Dresdis here?
It's kind of close. It's not.
40 feet. What if I move all the way? What if I kind of skedaddle over here to this side?
You're like, excuse me.
And I'm only 40 feet away.
Excuse me.
Go to the bottom.
How close do you need to be? What are you trying to do?
I've got a 60-foot thing here, so I think I'm good here. You just can't move away from me. Let me see where to go. I just fucking had it. Yeah.
They're both immobilized at the moment, so.
Yeah.
Can I pass my turn when it comes? I need to take
Yep.
purple real fast.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and stealthily cast Warding Bond.
Okay. Can you show me the text of Warding Bond?
Oh, never mind. I have to touch it.
Oh.
I have to touch him. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, pass.
Okay.
Oh, it's a you have to touch to cast, and then it has a
Yeah.
range.
It helps you protect him or something, right?
It basically, it gives you +1 to your AC, and it gives you like not invulnerability, but resistance to all damage and stuff like that.
Actually, it's kind of funny when it comes to like this scenario, because he has a better natural weapon, and I probably have a better natural armor.
Yeah. I also would be taking the same amount of damage that you would be taking, so I would probably die pretty quick.
I will let you cast that through your Ornithopter if you like.
Okay, sure, let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you like fly the Ornithopter over, and he like, I don't know, sprinkles something on him, or I don't know, does something.
Yeah, it's a sprinkle for sure. Let's say it's like an aerosol mist.
Oh, this also lasts an hour. You could have casted this.
I know. I
before
should
you
have done it before. I know.
started.
Well, we can say it was on before then, and because it says you both have to wear a ring, so maybe the ornithopter drops the ring. It's like, oh, I forgot this ring, bro. You need the.
I'm currently wearing like silver and gold rings.
Yeah, well, then it will blend in very nicely.
Maybe just one of
Perfect.
them. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you get +1 bonus to AC and saving throws, and you have resistance to all damage.
Amazing. Fantastic. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so that was that spell, and then we are on to Dresdis. What's your turn, bro?
Aslan, do you truly not see it? Do you not see a brighter future, a brighter tomorrow? And I'm gonna deliver a couple puncherinos.
Yeah. A brighter future, motherfucker! Oh, Blink Blarp. The first one, he's like, I saw that one coming.
Bardic inspiration.
There you go.
On the first
it.
one. No,
Saving
what?
it.
I could give you another.
Oh shit! You can just give me more?
I have like 4 of them.
It's a plus a D4, right?
It's a
No,
D6.
yeah, it's more now.
D6?
Yeah, it's 1D6.
Oh wait, I just typed the thing in wrong.
Yeah, look
Solid. So that's 2 hits.
Yeah.
Ba-boom.
Bingo.
I give you a new one every turn. For 4 turns.
Okay.
Well, it's cool. You see the little minus go up above the picture now. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's super neat.
You told them, can't you see a brighter future? So I want you to do a. I want you to start by doing an insight check.
Bam!
Damn, dude, rolling rocks.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Nice.
That's very wise.
Okay, now roll a persuasion check.
Boom!
Boom. Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man!
Yeah. You take a moment to try and remind Aslan of some of the dreams you guys had together when you were with the Blazing Halberds, of the future you guys might be able to create through the good deeds that you guys had done. And you remind him that future could still be made, or still realized, if you guys, got back together or joined your forces. And he looks you in the eyes and he says, perhaps there is more to my life than just my curse, but what it could be I know not. You feel like you're starting to break down his walls.
I'm gonna send you a message.
Sure.
Oh shit, I can't find you. Oh, it's because you have a different name out of this.
My name is Algorithmore. I am Algorithmore, the algorithm demon. I have been summoned to compute.
I'm glad I've been saying that right the whole time I've said it in my head. It's very, very justifying.
It's awesome.
Cool.
I'm glad too, because a lot of people are like, algorithm 0R? What is that? Is that a fancy algorithm? And then I say yes. It's from a very old episode of The Simpsons when Marge becomes addicted to gambling. Homer says, to the kids, "Your mother has been taken over by a demon, and I name her Gramblor." My friend said that to me once. He said, "Chris has been taken over by a demon, and I name him Algorithmor."
Nice.
And that has been my nick for 20 years now.
It's amazing.
Yeah, amazing stories. Oh, did you send me a message? I'm over
I did, yeah.
I'm just over here telling stories and doo. I think that might be that might be a bit much.
What?
That might be a bit much.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
I like that though. Surprise.
Who started that now?
That's a good question. That was in your turn. I think you had a little back and forth there with an insight. So Lucius said he was going to skip his turn. Locke, did you want to drop another BI?
Yo, Bardic Inspiration! I'm leading the crowd on Dresdes chants, fucking idol style.
Yeah, okay. And Dresdes, you're starting to get some morale boost from the cheers that are building in your favor.
Starting a wave going. Get the wave going.
I'm
I was
like,
thinking the same.
I'm like motioning to Geo and fucking Raphael to like, come on, help me out. Fucking let's do
Come on,
this.
dude. Let's get the wave going.
I'm like the only one person trying to get started, and then a few other people.
Okay, so Geo still got your spell ready in case you need it.
Yep.
And Aslan, he's gonna continue to wrestle with you on the ground, and he's gonna continue to punch and kick at you when he gets a free chance. But you can tell that he's a little bit quiet this round. He's lost in thought. You've started to you started to break down his walls, and he's unsure of himself. So I'm actually going to give him disadvantage on his attacks this round because he's so distracted. Why does it? Oh wait, it's because I don't have the same mods as before. So he rolls a 22. That's probably a hit. And a 12. That's probably a miss.
Well, it's a miss, yeah.
And a 19.
That one's a hit.
So you
Even with
take
the +1.
you take
With the +1.
I take 7 damage.
yeah, and Raph takes 7, and then the first one was also a
Oh
hit.
man, we made a horrible mistake.
I've made a horrible. Why? You can just sit there and drink potions. You're doing exactly what you. Every round
I take how much? 7?
Well, but you guys also took another 6 from the first attack.
Damn.
You did? Oh, that's right. This guy's 3 attacks.
Yeah, he hasn't even flurry of blowed you yet, or action surged you. So.
Yeah.
But that's
think
just
it's
cheap
coming.
bullshit. I've been playing too much Baldur's Gate 3 that I'm like, oh, it is action spam. Okay, so
You only do once a fight.
yeah, but he could attack
Watch
you
for short rest.
lots of times. Raph, anything? Yay, nay?
No.
Drink a potion.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot him with my gun. No, I'm kidding. No, that's it. I'm done.
Okay, no drink a potion. You don't want to
No, I'm
heal.
fine.
Heal. Oh, you're fine. You're crying about your damage, and now you're fine.
It wasn't that much damage. I'm alright.
Dresdes.
This is our chance, Aslan. The chance for our dreams to come true. And I'm going to hit him a couple times. 10-10.
Both of those are nope. Both of those are hits. Yeah, he's naked too. Remember.
And then I'm going to action surge.
Okay.
Right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say, I already know exactly what I want to do with this country. I'm gonna make it a home for all of us. Oh damn.
Shitty action surge, but yeah,
I don't-
I don't know if a
I
bardic
guess
is gonna
we'll
help.
get
His AC is
Alright,
14,
well-
so I don't think.
okay. Well, it'll have a random chance. I'm gonna use it. On one of those.
Well, it's a pure waste because even if you roll 6, you only get 13.
Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Just save him for your Talk No Jutsu check. You
Yeah,
can use
that's
him
true.
on any check.
Yeah. Yeah. And
You could also
okay.
be smiting. You could also be smiting the shit out of him on every successful hit.
He says, you talk about how you guys could build a new nation, whatever, great nation. And well, do a persuasion check for me. Feel free to drop an extra d6 on it if you want to. Or you can just roll
dude.
19s. That's fine too. Okay.
Oh.
He says, brother, I tried to tell you this so long ago before that fateful night that we are just pawns. We are just players in a game of a league of immortals. They make the decisions. They decide. You will never have a kingdom, for you will never be allowed to have that much power. You should join me, brother, for I am going to defeat those foes. I will take the conquest, the war to them, and I will show them that they who think they cannot bleed will bleed before me.
You're wrong, Aslan. We can already prove to them that I can have this nation if you kneel. We can already become a nation that can fight them if you give it to me.
Do one last persuasion for me. Please just keep rolling 19 so it's easy for me to... Oh shit, you have to throw a 10 at me. No!
Bardic!
Yeah, Bardic. Your bard is literally cheering you on the background because he's literally being like, use your bardic inspiration, bitch!
Yeah, use your fucking bardic inspirations!
Alright. Creeps up there.
I feel like this is how Andrew felt in our last campaign.
Oh yeah, probably.
Giving out bardic inspiration all the time and people forgetting to use it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna, because I don't know what to do. That was great. Here, take inspiration. You haven't used any yet, so reminder, have one. Lucius, are you back? Did you want to do anything?
I am back, and no.
Nice.
No, I'll press the digitation by yelling, "Oh, Dresdes!"
You're just joining the now chorus. You're actually helping to lead the wave. You've got something going on up there. Locke,
Yeah.
you too, gonna drop another bardic inspiration?
Every turn until I'm out.
Yeah, I assumed. Geo still ready to your second lance, or are you gonna fire it off?
I realized how little, because of my meta magic, one of the meta magic fonts that I chose was distance spell, and I can make a touch spell. By using that, I can make a touch spell 30 feet in distance.
Mm-hmm.
So Fortune's Favor is usually just a touch spell, but I can give it 30 feet to get Dresses another Fortune's Favor buff. But I have to sneak onto the battlefield a little bit, looking at the range.
I like it.
So if I can, I'd like to just kind of sneak down, kind of.
No one's
crouch
stopping you
down.
except other patrons. So
Oh, I see. And
you
then
know,
once
other
I'm
yeah.
as close as I can, I'd like to use a font of magic or I'd like to use a sorcery point
To make it
to
a distance spell?
make it a distance spell to cast another Fortune's Favor.
Boom. You guys are buffing it up.
It says, wait, when you cast a spell using a spell slot at 3rd level or higher, you can target one additional. Oh, okay, yeah, no, I've seen we're about to address it. So, another one to cast. And then if I can, I like to just kind of.
Yeah, that'll help.
As you climb back up, one of the other patrons is like, "What the fuck were you doing?" And he goes to punch you in the face.
Whoa.
Okay.
And we're just gonna use Aslan's punch for fun because it's the only thing I got available. So take a big, all hard ass fucking punch. We'll say it's half that damage actually. Does 15 hit you?
I'm checking in right now. Weirdly enough, it does.
All right, you take we'll say 5 damage, not 10 damage, because that's a hard fucking punch.
All right, that's 5. I got sucker punched. It's another rowdy day on the field.
All right.
All right, well, I'm pretty happy with that. I'll take the punch.
Okay, Aslan is now. The two of you are kind of rolling around on the ground, trading blows. And he says, if you want me to kneel to you, you have to show me that you are stronger than me. And you must defeat me.
I'll show you more than that, brother. I'll show you the gods are on my side.
And he goes to punch you again. While he's doing his 3 strikes. So, looks like 2 hits.
I'm gonna use that fortune favor to make him reroll the first one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Crit miss.
Yes.
So he's got only that middle one hit, which was 12 damage, which is 6 damage to you and 6 to Raphael. All right. Raphael can drink a potion or do something if he likes. Raphael.
Sorry, I've been muted. I do nothing.
Okay, Justice.
I sent you another message.
Go for that. That sounds kind of more fun or something worth trying. I don't fully understand it, but
Okay. Aslan, do you not believe the gods are on my side? Allow me to show you! And in that moment, a purple light emanates from me.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 more arms come out of my torso, making I'm using my echo on myself.
So 2 ghostly arms come out, making you look like Goro.
Cool.
Yes, like I'm striking like I'm a Ganesha, the
Hindu god.
Indian elephant.
Yeah.
Elephant god. Yeah. Which is, by the way, the god of the masses. But anyway, these are the arms of my ancestors, and they give me strength.
All right, do a full attack. You can attack with your echo and yourself.
Yeah. Also, remember how I used that favor? That's unfortunate. Okay, that's 5. That's all I could do with that. Looks like I got 2 misses in there and probably 3 hits.
Yeah.
And I'm going to smite on all 3 of those hits.
Do it.
Because the gods are with me right now.
Yeah.
That's an extra 2d8 per hit. If they're first level. I don't know what level you're doing them.
Yeah, actually, I could do 2 at level 2.
So 2... So...
8d8.
That's 8d8
That's a
damage.
fireball right there.
Yeah, yes it is.
Yeah.
It's actually better. Isn't Fireball 8d6?
You are right. It is d6s in a fireball, not d8s. So that's more like a, I don't know, cone of cold or something.
8d8 altogether, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that fucking sound was. All right. That's 35 damage right there. You're pummeling him, and now blood has erupted on him for the first time in millennia, and he's feeling there's swelling from the battle that's going on. He's starting to finally feel pain for the first time. And
Yes.
after this pummeling, Lucius, anything?
He's pummeling. No.
The wave's coming around to you again.
Oh, prestidigitation 2, hands in the sky.
Yeah, get your hands up.
Let's go. Prestidigitation on microphone.
Lock.
Prestidigitate a kiss cam.
Oh, dude. Bardic Inspiration.
Bardic
And then
Inspiration.
we keep the crowd chant going.
We keep the crowd chant going. People are now cheering for Dresdes, seeing that he's gained some advantage and is drawing blood on Aslan. This is something they've never seen before. Geo, you gonna fight that guy in the stands?
Oh man.
Yeah, dude.
You better show it this is America.
This is America.
This is America. I can do what I want.
This is America. Crush his
I'm
skull.
sorry, I thought this fantasy universe was taking place in America.
Exactly.
Yeah. I thought this was.
Fucking Randy Marsh that shit.
Did he keep pushing and start a fight? Or did that character calm down?
He seemed emboldened by the fact that he struck you with his fist, and he now wants to punch you again. He's winding up for another one.
I don't want them to know I'm I can use magic. All right. Well, that's.
Clobber him with your hammer. Remember that hammer you got in the first round?
I think I just got my normal. Technically, I would just have my regular old sledge on me.
Oh.
That was.
Oh yeah,
down.
you gave your magic
sledge
hammer to someone else or something.
Yeah,
Sledge him.
I'll sledge him.
Sledge him. Yes, fuck that fucking. Boom! You just knock him across the jaw with your sledgehammer, and a couple of teeth and blood spray out of his mouth as he goes down hard. And his buddy was like, "Whoa, did you see that? That was amazing! Whoa!"
We fucked on.
Geo gets a kill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Straight up, get fucked, nerd.
Meanwhile, in the actual main event, Aslan has been getting pummeled by Dresdes, and Dresdes' display has caught him, and he's sort of stunned by the barrage of blows, and he spends this round just sort of rolling and letting the blood drip from his mouth. Raph
Yeah, no, that's it for me.
and Dresdes.
Aslan, you've been alone for too long. I'm not alone. I have tons of family and friends, and you could be one of them. I'm gonna strike him 2 more times and smite both times too.
All right.
Good hit.
Boom. I'm so impressed by how Baldur's Gate manages that logic about smiting and stuff. If you've played like a paladin,
Yeah. It's
like
sick.
it is so it's so good.
I absolutely love it.
Like everything, all the strategy and meta that would be built into the normal game is already built into the automatic game. It's so good. Double divine smite. Spadoosh. Spadoosh. Oops, I think I missed that one. Boom. All right. Okay. You realize now, Dresdis, as you're pummeling down on him, that the favor of the gods. Did you only do 2 attacks?
Yep.
What about your
I can
other
only
arms?
actually. I've used all 3 of my chances to use them, so now they're just for show.
What do you mean you used all your chances to use them?
I can only attack with my Echo based off of how much Constitution modifier I have. I have +3 Constitution modifier.
And you already made 3
And,
attacks, and is that what that means? You can only make 3
yeah.
attacks? Okay.
So I made 5 attacks last round, or
Okay.
the time that I did it.
What you feel inside you is the divine favor of Horus and Koloth and Terran and Golandri and the other gods that you prayed to earlier, and you feel that your divine power has been restored, and in fact, your 2 arms turn into 4 arms, so you now have 6 arms.
Ooh,
So you can
what a
make
badass.
we'll say 3 more attacks. We'll say 4 more attacks. You got 4 arms.
I fucking need
Well,
to
it's
see
better
Justice
anyway.
with 6 arms.
Boom, boom. Awesome. And you feel
I'm
your spell
actually turning
slots
into
are all
Dunge-On.
restored. So you can double smite again if you want.
Fuck it, I'll smite fucking 2 more times too.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's the button? Boom.
Nice. All right. He's
2 of my arms are holding him down, and the other 4 are hitting him.
yeah, exactly. Which arms are holding them down? The real ones or some of your phantom arms?
Whoa, dude.
I think 1 real arm and 1 phantom arm.
All right. And you're just
Where do the real arms and the phantom arms distinguish themselves from each other, man? You know what I
I
mean?
think they might all
Where-
be becoming real right now for
Where
a little
really
bit.
is? Yeah, what is real?
okay, so you guys I'm gonna sort of switch more to a little bit of a narrative because at this point Aslan is basically
Figured out.
he's fucked. Yeah.
Sputtering a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah,
What
like
is happening?
it's at that point in the movie where he's up against the ropes and he's just getting pummeled and the blood and the spit is flying everywhere, and
He's realizing he's not the main character. Like
exactly, yeah. NPC is flashing over his head, and Dresdis, you keep growing arms, and you actually kind of grow in size. You're not sure if it's just your feeling, but the people in the audience also after this event described that they saw you sort of get larger and grow more arms, and you just sort of keep flailing on him until he is bloodied, which really only takes you another round or so because you're just pounding him with your divine power, and when he becomes bloodied, well, I already described him as sort of bleeding such, but when he finally gets bloodied, he's all pummeled and his face is kind of bruised and swollen, and he spits out, some blood, and he coughs and he kind of looks up at you and he says, Dresses, you've given me something I never thought was possible.
Then does that mean that this is it? Can this be over now? This foolishness, so that we can hold.
He gets
So
up
we can.
and he onto one knee, and he kind of bends over, his one fist on the ground, holding him up because he's still very weak, blood dripping off of his face, his mane, long hair sort of dangling around him. And he says, my life, for what it is yours, Dresdis. Do with it as you will. And he just collapses before you, unconscious on the ground. There's
Whew. Medic.
some folks run out onto the ground, but out onto the field to attend to Aslan. But a huge cheer comes up amongst the uh, audience. There are certainly members of Aslan's warband that look a little bit pissed off, but the number of apparent supporters of Dresdis is very loud, and a lot of those cheers are coming from non-Leonins and non-Tabaxis that are in the crowd. Anyone who's not basically privileged by the warbands see this as a boon and a benefit to them. So that you can see that there's sort of a celebration already ongoing. There's sort of a you notice there's a little bit of rushing around as some of your supporters and some of Aslan's supporters kind of get, try and figure out what's exactly going to happen now, because there's going to be a transfer of power clearly, and it's not usually a peaceful one in this city. So a lot of the warband people seem to be getting ready for a battle. But your people have not been ordered to do any attacking, so there's sort of this kind of dull period here where people don't really know what's going on, but the folks that are not engaged in that aspect are mostly just celebrating and having a good time, and a cheer goes up, and the tension kind of drains from the crowd a little bit as people start to pour onto the sands of the arena, and you are surrounded by your peers, your supporters, and it looks like a bunch of fans that are excited and want to touch you and talk to you and get your divine blessing and so on. And Aslan is, sort of quietly taken care of by his people, put on a stretcher, and sort of taken out of the arena. But you can, tell your people what you would want done with him. So he's not just sort of getting away, but he did sort of swear his life to you. So you can decide what you want to do with him.
He needs treatment. Care for his wounds. He is my brother. And he always will be.
Your people take your words to heart and treat him well as they cart him off to the medic's room so that he can heal.
We all like on the. Are we all together?
Yeah, you all ran out like at the end of the football match, and you all kiss
Yeah.
him and put him on your shoulders, and except
Make
he
it out.
weighs a
Yeah,
ton.
just a little bit. It's been a long day.
The bird with the frail bones puts the elephant on his shoulder. Okay, yeah, no.
Yes.
At this
Yeah.
point, it's denouement time, which means we can talk about like what happens to your characters after. What do you want to make of yourselves? What's the legacy that you guys leave?
First of all, anybody who wants to be a part of the court will be offered a position. I don't know what all of you want. I know that Lucius has been talking about wanting something. I would literally make you guys awesome, whatever. So, what are your ideas?
I always thought the title of Magister maybe had a good ring to it.
Fucking done. Bird
I-
Magister.
Bird Magister. Wait, why do I have to be Bird Magister?
Come on, man.
Only
My name is
Magister.
Raphael, man. This has been like years we've been hanging out.
Oh, ring of really honor. I forgot that you're even people now.
I'm a people man. Well, I mean, a bird.
Every
So I
time you
guess I see where you're
fucking
coming
talk,
from.
it
I
fucking
guess I see
scares
where
me.
you're coming from a little bit.
I want a big tower to do all of my experimenting in, because I'm not done doing stuff with Philosopher's Stones, nor am I done sniffing out Tristan. And now that I don't exactly want to ally myself with you in your kingdom, but
So you want like the tower to be outside of the city? Is that what you're saying?
no, inside the city is fine. but I don't want to I want to be a part of your court.
Oh, okay.
Right.
You want to? Okay, yeah. We'll just.
Tower could be inside, but I don't want to be a part of any court and like having to have obligations to court and shit like that.
Got you. You want rewards, not shit. Starts with an R.
Yeah, basically, I just need a giant tower that I can outfit with.
I
any sorts of stuff.
also need a tower, but I need it to be a slightly larger than Lucius's tower.
Guys, I already made the map. There's no towers. No,
We're gonna. Could you add some towers to the map?
we could make towers. Like, the city is not really one that has towers, right? But you guys could easily make towers because there's lots. There's lots of ruined buildings, and you could build your own. It would just take you some time. And if we're gonna time skip, then that means those towers could be under construction or already finished by the time we're done.
Yeah, I think it depends on how big the towers they actually.
But are you guys just gonna be like recluse mages?
No, Raphael is going to basically. I think what Raphael is going to do here is going to become kind of like, if it's possible, become like the lead like commander of like commerce in the city.
Okay.
And like I kind of want to like set up like Raphael DeCorbo Sundries, or like I'll come up with a better name, right? Like DeCorbo Goods or something like that, right?
A shop, but more than a shop.
And I want to start franchising it outside and on, all the way back to all the other places that we came from as well. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Trading. Yeah, we're gonna need trading partners. Absolutely.
You guys were talking about that for a while, so I assume you might make a shop.
So that'll probably be set up.
So I was thinking maybe you make a magic shop or something.
Yeah.
Like, where you can craft stuff, tinker stuff, but then also enchant stuff. And that can be anywhere in the city you want, but we can decide that later. Or we can decide that now. Yeah, Locke, what's your idea?
Yeah, Locke,
I'm pretty sure Loxodon has cities on the coast, right?
No. This is like the only city in the desert.
So it doesn't have any coastal cities? Alright, well, in that case,
we're gonna need to make one.
Officially, I just kind of want to be like, I don't know, like, none of my positions are official. I want to be the spy master. I want to be the spy master and assassin for Dres's information guild.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, absolutely. That sounds awesome. I know exactly what you're talking about. I
Yeah.
did a name for that organization.
The Ivory Daggers.
Oh, perfect.
My God.
Shit. Perfect, bro.
Oh my God.
I put you on the spot and you nailed it.
I've been thinking about it for like 5 minutes.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I want to be the spy master for the new.
I think I want the shop to be called the Tusk and the Raven.
Oh,
the Tuscan Raven.
Also, part of the stadium, all those people on my hit list who didn't die, they're getting hits put out on them.
Oh yeah, you already did that. You already told Quintus to go kill him, so yeah.
I did, didn't I? I forgot. Yeah. I'm about that vengeance.
Except now you have a navy to go get her with.
Okay. Gio, what are you going to be doing?
Other than your son.
So.
No, I was just joking.
Kind of a retirement thing, sort of. So I'd have to make sure that Landry gets into. There's a very good. I want to say boarding school, where Gio can monitor somehow. That would be. That would set things up pretty well for what I have in mind.
Like here in Aliona?
I have a
thing I think if this where everyone else decided to stay, that would be the decision.
I have a thing that I've been meaning to talk to you about, Jeremy, about Landry and Gorham, and it fits with that because Gorham, my character in our next campaign, is a bodyguard. So I was wondering if you wanted in our backstories for Gorham to have been hired by Gio to watch over Landry.
That could work. That could totally work.
Because that would give us like connecting ties for backstory.
That's cool, and that would actually play well into the classes they're gonna play too. That sounds really good to me. That's cool.
Yeah, I just wanted to know if you wanted to do that, just because it just kind of fits. If you don't, it's fine. But I just
it kind of makes sense because like there's things I didn't consider. Like there's still some. There's going to be NPCs out there that are still felt slighted and potentially have an agenda. So it makes sense that Geo would use resources to make sure things are good, and that makes sense. Also, it's a city, so.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
are you wanting Geo to be like a teacher at this academy?
No, actually, that was just a retired watchful eye. That's
You're
what I
just
got. I might
retiring.
change
Like,
my
what are
mind.
you gonna do during retirement? Are you just making sheepskin jackets for your friend?
Making cheap
Sheepskinned. Well, not sheepskin jackets.
Are you gonna go find a herd of goats because there's not as many sheeps out here, but you can start a herd of goats and.
Or maybe camels.
I like to
Camels?
think that anything that Geo makes is accidentally elementally resistant.
Geo, you
That
could
would be
become a
so fun.
chocobo. I want to rename chocobos, but I want chocobos to be like the main way to get
Oh,
around
man.
in the desert.
I fucking.
No, that's cool.
So you could become a chocobo herder.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Maybe.
Choco
That could work.
Bros.
I kind of like that.
Cho-
That would make it. That'd make it more interesting. To be fair.
Let's just call Chocobos Final Fantasy VII.
I'm just gonna
That
say
way we
you're gonna
avoid-
return to
that way we
herding.
avoid, that way we avoid, copyright. We just call
Yeah.
it Final Fantasy VII.
That's funny because I thought 12 because of the dumbass caster sound.
Oh yeah. Kiku's, something like that. That's a good
Kiku's.
name,
I like that.
I like that. That even.
That's
Uh,
good fun.
Oh shit! I need to write that down.
And they're total
Sand
racing
talons.
birds.
Yeah, and they look exactly like the Chocobos, which,
They're just definitely not chocobos. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Square Enix don't sue.
trademark Square Enix.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're just definitely not chocobos.
Well, anyway, my
Yeah.
new character, his name is Cloud. Okay.
The game imprinted too
That's
hard.
not fair. My guy was gonna be named Squall.
I'm doing another artificer. His name is Barrett. He's got a gun for a hand.
Nice.
It's actually not a bad. I mean, I know it's like a, but that.
I hope I
Sure,
remember
but
It's
that.
kind of a cool
wait,
character
hold on,
design
wait.
queue for like an artificer. Something.
It's
Yeah,
actually
gun
a
for hand.
fun idea.
I'm down for
Yeah,
gun for hand. Yeah, for sure.
So everyone's gonna. It sounds like everyone's gonna be staying in Leona except Lucius. All right, sorry. I mean, Locke might be going off on his spy stuff. So I assume he's like.
I mean, I should have a spy network. The whole point is that I'm near to, like, deliver the news.
Yeah,
I'll leave the city occasionally, but like I'm supposed to
Okay. Okay.
like first from Dresdes.
You're
you
not
imagine?
carrying it out. You're just the leader of that group. You're not actually out there assassinating
Yeah.
people necessarily.
I might in like the city, but like I don't want to like blow my cover of just like
Right.
Sure.
And like I bet that like Dresdes doesn't talk to anyone else in the network, only Locke.
Right. Right.
kind of the point.
And
The
what?
point is that nobody knows that I'm like a spy master. I'm just like a chancellor or an
Yeah,
advisor.
yeah.
Yeah.
because You have like
Regular
a totally
dude.
different title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just like an old buddy that comes and gets drunk with him sometimes. Most
Yeah.
people probably just think you're an idiot.
This is Special
Perpetual.
Advisor Locke.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Assistant
You're
to
part of. You're
special
no. You're head of waste management.
advisor.
Yes. What was Reeves' title in FF7?
Oh yeah. I don't know.
Oh my
His Shinra
God.
title?
Oh, I
That's
don't
it.
remember.
Director of city planning. That's what he was.
Yeah,
He's
you're
also
right.
a
It's director of
Square
city
Enix.
planning.
I would like to be director of city planning.
I like that.
You got it.
That's actually fucking hilarious.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
You can be a computroller or
It needs
whatever.
more
those things
bars.
Yeah, an ombudsman. You're an
Yeah,
ombudsman.
Yeah. One
Wow,
of those
all
things that we
distribution
don't know what
for-
it is.
Square miles down.
I don't think they have ombudsman in America. I think that's just a British thing.
What's that?
They have one at UW.
Do they? I think.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, there's union ombudsmans, aren't there? That's
Yeah.
a union thing here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Anything else for your denouement, everyone? Anything you want to spend your goods on?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we gotta buy some +3 armor for me.
You already got that inherited
I'm
from
joking.
yeah.
Yeah.
Imperial
I
armor is all
character.
+3. You've already made a
my
new
other
character?
Yeah, so I've made him. and
It-
his name is Hauler 21.
Holler
And I want him
21.
to be the 21st hauler that Lucius and Raphael have tried to make, the rest of which have been complete failures. And he goes by shorthand age 21.
I
That's
love
awesome.
it. I love it.
This is actually
good.
kind of sick.
H21. That sounds amazing.
And is he just like a construct,
Yeah, he's just an android powered
but like
by
with a soul?
powered by
Philosopher's Stone.
Fucking
Awesome.
cool, man.
And okay, we'll have to flesh it out a bit more. Like, what's your purpose?
Yeah.
Why? And yeah, like all that stuff.
Well, because like, how did I stop being a hauler?
Yeah,
I think
like-
I got broken or something.
Or what? Yeah, or what's up? And that's
Randomly
cool.
become sentient.
Not randomly, because the Philosopher's Stone is what grants
not
him that
randomly.
power.
Oh yeah, Philosopher's Stone.
I've been
I totally
making
forgot.
me and Lucius has been trying to make them off of the Demetrius's plans or
Yeah.
dead guys.
Oh. Wait. So is it like a collection of soul pieces from people we've killed?
Yeah.
Very possibly.
Yeah.
That's
It's
super fun.
Frankensoul.
It's either that or your citizen.
Or like, he's just a random citizen that got turned into a bot. That's super funny.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, Chris, thank
Yeah.
you so much for biting down on my Ganesha play. That was awesome.
Yeah, I thought that was super cool too. Like, that's how the end of this should be, right? Like, and like what I like is none of that stuff was scripted. We all just sort of played off each other's ideas, and it was fun. It worked out well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I also
Yeah, I
developed a
agree.
new. I decided to be a bard for our next campaign, y'all.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Okay, tell us more about your bard. I'm very excited already.
Well, let me go ahead and just send these out real quick.
We're sharing
Well,
pictures.
Yeah, here we go. And, so this is Bogwin 4-string,
Oh,
Nice.
and Bogwin is a violin player
nice.
and a little
Okay.
frog guy.
Cool.
Rug.
That's
Oh
cool.
yeah, that's cool.
Rug.
I still haven't like I don't know what classes you guys are gonna be, but I'm
Fighter.
definitely doing Magus. But I could be on the front lines or the back lines. It doesn't really matter. Like, but it does matter at first. Like it's they're very different paths. You know what I mean? So I can't do both. It has to be one or the other, really.
You can edit messages in Discord, Andrew.
Oh, of course you can.
I don't.
I don't either.
Yeah, dude, I like to pretend like I'm using a 2008 sidekick.
Awesome.
I
I-
haven't decided whether it should be a boy or a girl though, because those dark elf chicks that you posted were really good. I like the one I have though too.
Yeah, it's if I just type dark elf or drow elf, it's like, oh, you want a hot girl? I'm like, yes, I do. Thank you very much.
Sure.
Now that you mention it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I
Like,
guess.
no, I want an ugly dude, so I have to go type
Wasn't
that
what
in.
I was
Ugly
looking
dude,
for,
drow
but,
elf.
yeah.
I gotta.
Yeah, what's your thoughts about Landry, Jeremy?
So I posted a picture. That's my refrigerator art for Landry.
I like
So it's using. He's got Geo's armor, and then
Oh, tight.
to keep the tradition of Oro, Geo, and having something in with an O, I call this Summon Angelo. And then I have this whole idea of how he ends up with this big cat summon.
Okay.
So-
Are you playing Summoner?
is also a Final Fantasy reference. That's so funny.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
for real? Oh,
Oh yeah, we're summoning big cats. Yeah.
oh yeah.
That's
So, yep. So you can see that he has armor, and then I just for funsies, I put like what I thought you guys made visually as a Philosopher's Stone in his hand for whatever reason, and then Andrew pointed out just kind of looks like a Pokeball. It looks like he's just being a, but like I'm down. So that's it. That's one cat Landry Moon. The T-shirt.
I choose you, Angelo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
I'm a gunslinger, by the way.
cool.
That's awesome.
A hobbit gunslinger.
No, a
An
robot.
android gunslinger.
Oh right,
So-
yeah, you were gonna be a hobbit, but you know you're an android.
That
So
even
that
makes
would
more
cover-
sense. Like,
That makes
Yeah.
so much more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well, that means-
You're using like top of the line DeCorbo weaponry.
you're
Mhm.
basically RoboCop.
Yeah.
Is your gun called?
Oh,
Oh, don't worry. My background is detective.
oh no.
Oh, shit.
Hell
Nick-
yeah.
Nick Valentine.
That's what I was
Yeah,
gonna say.
basically Nick Valentine, dude. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, cool. I can
Android
RP Nick
Private Eye.
Valentine.
I don't trust synths.
Let me check that out.
I posted the picture I'm currently thinking about using for my Magus.
Yeah, it's cool,
But-
dude.
Oh yeah, that one's tight.
It'll be switched if I go with the girl, obviously, but he's awesome.
Well, everyone here has picked a ranged option except for me. So
Yeah, I'll be up front with you.
yeah.
Well, the cat is kind of.
Bards are half casters, and summoners are casters, with the pet being melee usually. So
Yeah, that's what I got going on. 'Cause I like to think I'm half and half.
Okay.
yeah, they're half casters. Like pretty much everyone picked a half caster except for myself and Anthony.
Cool.
So I
Yeah,
was
'cause gunslinger's
thinking,
a ranged martial.
to get us started, I was thinking, I like that you guys are already trying to form links between the team members, because I kind of wanted us to be a little bit more linked. And I was going to propose that maybe all of us or many of us are boarders at the Pores and Spores or Spores and Pores tavern. And that way maybe that's how you guys know each other. Like, yeah, like it's, back in those days, like that's what an apartment
Yeah.
really was. You just lived at a inn all the time
Yeah.
or whatever, a boarding house or something. And I don't think it's going to be a very big inn. It's just going to be like, this, like if we look at the map of Aliona, it's like, there's not like a lot of, big inns or big whatever. It's, everything in this city is kind of small, right? So like there's lots and lots of inns, but most of them are just got 4 or 5 rooms in them and one little common room.
Yeah.
Sort of like walking around in Japan. I don't know if any of you've been to Japan, but like
Yes.
the bars there might only have 2 tables and a
Yeah.
bar, and that's it. And so it's very small. So you guys, so there's lots of different places, but then there's also smaller, tight knit communities that are built up around the block or around in a broader sense, around the district, right? And I haven't decided where I really wanted you guys to go, because I want you guys to have a choice of which district you might want this to be in. But I was thinking the Pelt, Tail, or Pride is the ones that I'm leaning towards. And I'll just go over some of their... Here, let me activate this map again. The Pelt district, again, was sort of the merchanty district. The Tail district is the old Loxodon district, and the Pride district is actually where the small folk live. So there's like a lot of like halfling and those kind of folk there. And it's kind of a more peaceful, friendly district even before Dresdes took over. So those were the 3 that I was thinking. But then there's like the Whisker district, which is where there's more crime. Same with the Claw district. We could be anywhere. But for some reason, I kind of want us to be close to this pyramid. I don't know why.
I'm pretty sure that my character is going to be from the slums, so Whisker District probably.
Yeah. Yeah, your
I'm
character
also
definitely
cool
has
with
his
their district.
history there. Also cool with that?
Yeah, because I mean, it'd probably be like, I want to like maybe even, I don't know when yet, but maybe just become semi-sentient
Yeah.
and wake up just like in an alleyway, broken down,
Cool.
like a reject from the tower.
Hot on your new scoop.
I'm greasy,
Well,
little
I
too
could still,
greasy.
I
That's
could
why
be a
I'm here.
detective to like
Some
figure out.
dame must have slipped me something in the oil I drank.
It's a little dark. A little not wire
Are you
around
going to
here.
talk like a fucking gumshoe?
No.
In third person the whole time.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then she walked in.
When I walked into the bar, it was really dark.
My
What?
dad always told me not to believe anybody's your Porto.
My dad always told me not to trust anyone teleporting me to Booty Bay.
Why is he so emo when it's like, oh my god. Okay, cool. Maybe Whisker then. Who else? We got a fighter. He doesn't really care. Gorum probably doesn't care.
I'm wherever Landry is.
All right. Wherever Landry is, and Landry's a summoner.
Bodyguard.
So one question then is, where is the Tuscan Raven?
That's a good question.
The Pelt is the merchant district, right?
Yeah, it's also where the Golden Bazaar is. Yeah.
Probably there, right?
That's what I was thinking. It's sort of the obvious choice.
Maybe this big building.
Well, that's the Golden Bazaar, exactly. But you could literally.
That's mine now. I took it.
Well,
it's just his now.
Like in there, it's not always Long Road merchants, but you could be in there. Like we could say, like you take over one of the main parts of that building.
Yeah,
because,
let's just say we had a big part of it. Yeah.
Demetrius is the guy who. That's an inn, but yeah.
What about this? Or this?
I like how I'm acting like I know what everything is. Well, that is actually a bakery, so.
You can't go there.
You can't go there.
That's actually a tax account.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's actually just an abandoned house, but you can't have it. Sorry.
Maybe we kick out the warband right here.
Yeah.
And then just give that to him. Also, like you guys could be working it. Like I could be like me and H21 could be from the Whisker, but we could be working in the Pelt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the academy is probably in the Pelt, right?
Well, I don't think there really is an academy here. So what's more likely to happen is, Geo, you've hired a series of tutors, because that's the best you can do.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, and so that also gives Gorum a little bit of something to do, because it means that Landry's probably like wandering from tutor to tutor or whatever, you know what I mean? So you have to like protect him through the city. And I assume he's studying summoning, so that's magic. So he probably needs some kind of magical tutor.
Does he have any interest? Does he have any interest in music at all? Maybe he's got a music tutor.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Maybe he's learning to play the violin.
Geo, his magically somehow protective gear, it probably makes him a good amount of money. He probably has enough money to have tutors for a bunch of shit.
Yeah, I'm basically assuming Geo's like a rich grandpa, because he's got all this loot, and he's just like, yeah, I got the best fucking tutors in town.
He's also friends with the
I'm
ruler.
down for the violin.
The fucking emperor.
Yeah, dude, the ruler of everything.
Yeah, that's cool.
And
which means Landry's our rich boyfriend. Not boyfriend.
Yeah. Woo!
No, dude, I'm with it. I do. Yeah,
we're all dating Landry.
He's Polly.
Yeah. It's Polly and Pan.
The elements, all the.
Things have changed during the time jump. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Things happen.
Exactly.
Our new kingdom is very inclusive.
It is. Dres just decided that.
23, all right.
Yeah. You allow goblins to run amok in your tower.
And how old do you want Landry to be? Like 20? Because that would be a 15-year or 12-year time jump.
Whatever age makes more sense for that time jump. So I think that's perfect.
Yeah.
That'd be very ideal.
Okay.
Super ideal.
And then what else? Lucius, you want your tower to be in town? We could put it in the Fang district, and you could just be like out behind the castle or something.
Yeah, I just don't want to be bothered. So yeah, like over here somewhere.
Like on a peninsula.
Yeah,
you could also easily just build it out in the desert somewhere. Like if you just don't want to be disturbed, you could just walk a day north into the middle of the desert and.
Yeah, way out here.
Yeah, or even just out. You could build it out near these pyramids. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, actually, let's do that.
Yeah.
Like somewhere over here.
Yeah. Okay. That'll
maybe even like farther away a bit. Maybe like down the road over here somewhere.
So I don't have to put it on the fucking map. Yes.
Yep.
Win. Okay.
Yeah, that way you have to make another map.
I'm already.
But yeah, I'll do it over
yeah.
there.
Okay.
And honestly, it's going to be trapped, warded, and then he's going to try to make basically automatons to guard it.
While capturing.
So basically everything Tristan did.
Yeah, 100%.
Awesome.
And maybe.
Basically following Tristan's footsteps, but not as.
But better.
Yeah, better.
Exactly.
And
Yeah,
if
you're not
Beldrick reaches
trying
out
to
to
be
me, I'm going to
another
tell him to
him.
shove it.
Also, he's one of the immortals, right?
Yes.
Beldrick? Yeah.
No,
Beldrick,
Tristan.
both of them, yeah.
And Tristan. Beldrick. Yeah. That's going to be
Beldrick
something
isn't
we're going to
real.
have
He
to deal
can't hurt you.
with. I don't know, man. I saw where he came from.
Beldrick's been with me for 25 years. I think he's real. It's real in my heart.
So I need to find a little bit more backstory.
Yeah. So like I said, I've got Gorbin Lightfoot, also known as Gorb, who is the owner of the Spores and Pores.
Can that be where Bogwin is playing?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you can live there.
Is Bogwin on like some sort of residence there?
Sure, Bogwin's the resident bard of Spores and Pores.
Yeah.
Something I'll tell you about Spores and Pores is that there is a very light field of myconid spores in the whole building, which means that when you're in the building, you are gifted with basically simple telepathy.
Cool.
So everyone in the so it's not exactly it's not popular among a lot of people because it's very kind of off-putting to a lot of people, but you guys have all just become used to it, and there are a couple regulars of the bar that attend there, but then there's also only a small number of rooms, and like I said, I was expecting that maybe you guys occupy most or many of those rooms.
Can they find me broken down like out back?
Yes, and we'll say that happened 2 weeks ago, and you've just been occupying a room since then, and no one really knows what's going on, but yeah.
Cool.
Landry could live there, although Landry could live with Geo. Where's Geo going to be living? He's just going to be living in town, live at the castle like a badass? Do y'all live at the castle?
I mean,
Damn.
Then Landry really is your fucking
Everybody
rich
who wants
boyfriend.
you can.
Well, the new team can, yeah, but Landry might. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, Landry is practically a prince then.
Yeah, Landry's basically Prince, but maybe Landry's like going through his adolescent rebellion phase.
And he stopped living over there.
For-
He's like,
Yeah.
no,
you
I want some challenge in my life or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
a little bit
No,
of Ariel.
Geo keeps pulling well, you're living under my roof, and he's like, oh, fuck you, Dad. You're not even my dad.
Is he an angsty young adult? He said he's in his 20s, right? So he's not a teen anymore.
He's raised by pirates, so I don't know.
So funny. I don't know. I think Geo would be. Well, actually, maybe he'd be naive towards decadence because he hasn't experienced it yet. So maybe thought that would be the. I don't know. I can go with that. I can kind of. Well, what do you guys all think?
You're definitely gonna be a kid who grows up rich.
Mm-hmm. With a lot of people that you know.
Looking after you,
think-
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is funny. Metagaming and world building, but this is kind of meta world building. But maybe that if Geo was conscious enough and aware of that, they would
It
try
could
to
be that
keep
Geo
the
didn't
wealth
want to
more
get
kind
in
of
people's
time.
way.
That's why he hired Gorham in my heart, because Gorham is an old, stubborn dwarf, and he will keep you grounded and tell you when you're being a shithead.
I love it.
Yeah, me too.
Um,
Yeah.
so to me that would kind of justify a not a mid-range area more so than a castle, but I could be wrong. Maybe
Then maybe you're staying at Spores and Pores too. That's what I was trying to get at.
Oh yeah, we're sport. Well, Spores and Pores.
Spores and Pores is the tavern that I've created
That's
for
where we're all
us.
going.
Is it
We're
Whisker
going there.
or Pelt?
We haven't decided where it is yet.
Oh, okay, that's why I was confused. I was like, where is it?
We've been leaning towards Whisker or Pelt. Both make a
Well,
lot of
even-
sense.
If it's a weird place that's not making a bunch of money, then maybe it's in the Whisker.
Also true. Yes, yes. It's definitely divey.
Yeah.
I want to escape.
I'm kind of thinking
from Lucas's tower.
Yeah. Okay. I kind of think
And like, yeah.
maybe we should put it on the border between the two, kind of, because
Yeah.
because maybe that explains when if H21 escaped, kind of flees as far as he can and
Like, I don't
finds
wanna
some
be a fucking
alley,
hauler anymore.
breaks down in the alley, and then is nursed back to health, and like this is as far as he got or something.
Yeah, after Lucius teleports away at someone one of his random nonsense, he's just like, "No, it's time."
And then and then Geo could pull strings to try to get a more ideal spot. So what about this little? Can you guys? How do I highlight stuff on the map? That macro map.
If you just click,
Oh, is it that simple?
hold down your clicky button, and it should give you.
Oh, okay, cool.
You think that should be Spores and Pores right at the back corner?
Oh no. I think like around here, Spores and Pores. I'm just saying this could be where Landry's boat and the bodyguard. I don't know. Unless there's some space, there's training space. There's all kinds of cool stuff that can go on there.
So like you're too bougie to stay at the end, so you got your own shack over there. I like.
Yeah. But not so bougie where it's like as auspicious, or sorry, as audacious the word? Not as audacious as the castle. Just slots right in the annoying.
Where did we say the inn is? Did we say it's anywhere?
Well, I'm aiming at this area over here, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it.
Cool. But it can be wherever. I agree, right?
And Bobby's character has connections with the Emerald Dragons, and this is the Emerald Dragons hideout over here. So, Whisker District makes a good place for that too, even if you guys don't really want to be tied up with them.
Yeah, no.
What about one of these pyramids?
Well, you just want to hang out in them? Just, FYI, spoiler alert, but you're going to have to go into one of those pyramids at some point.
Okay, so I'll leave the pyramids be.
Yeah. That's cool.
Did we say? We said that I'm I was an enforcer for the Emerald Dragons, right?
Well, we can decide. My original thinking was that maybe they're trying to recruit you in because your cousin is like higher up in there or something, but you've been kind of reluctant to. It's up to you. If you want to be full on in, that's cool too. But
No. I'm reluctant to do it because, I like my freedom.
Exactly.
Growing up as a slum kid, right?
Yeah. And you've maybe seen other family members that have been, caught up in that, and
and I've seen what happens to them, and I don't want it.
Yeah, and your cousin's like up and coming, and he's like trying to bring you in, and that'll be like your contact over there. But yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And I think I've done like work for them
Yeah, that's why you're kind of. They've got their hooks in you. Is like you've said yes one or two times, and now they keep asking you, and you keep saying no, but they keep bugging you. That's basically the extent of it right now.
Yeah.
We got Landry the Summoner and his bodyguard. We got the broken down robot that doesn't want to be a hauler no more.
Mm-hmm.
We got our Magus Drow. And we got the heart of the group, the Bard, the Frog Bard.
Frog Bard.
Frog Bard. I'm down for another Bard.
Yeah, what made you choose Bard, Andrew?
The Enigma Muse.
It's just Pathfinder 2 Bard is awesome.
Yeah, there's an Enigma Muse in Pathfinder, which is like the Muse setup is really cool in general.
Cool.
It's like my source of like inspiration and stuff.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
that's cool.
Oh, Enigma.
Plus, I miss writing a list of song titles.
Oh yeah.
There's so much flavor with a Bard.
I want to do that again.
Nice.
Yeah, they have what are they called? They're called muses. Yeah, they're called muses, and I have my muse is a mystery, driving you to uncover the hidden secrets of the multiverse. If your muse is a creature, it might be a dragon or otherworldly being. If a deity, you may gain bardic lore feature, true strike to your spell repertoire. So like I get basically Bogwin's whole thing is gonna be, and this will reveal itself as we move on, is like his like people tell of like an ancient story of like a creation song, like the song that like they say created the universe.
Mm-hmm.
They call it the Swamp Song.
Of course they
And
do.
like Bogwin's like
love
on a
that.
forever quest to find someone who can like show him like what the Swamp Song is, and he's constantly trying to like simulate it and write it himself. He's like gone insane. So every time he performs, at some point during his set, he plays his version of the Swamp Song and sees if it works, and it never does.
All right. That actually, I think I might be able to tie that into the main story a little bit.
Yeah, so he's just looking for some sort of magic thing, you know what I mean? He's looking for some sort
Yeah.
of...
We're gonna be doing like ancient technology or uncovering ancient technology or something like that. So
Yeah.
that ties in with yours.
I'm wondering if the soul from the Philosopher's Stone that Lucius uses for H21 is special in some way that gives him sort of free will after like breaking through Lucius's like magical bonds.
Do you want to make that your origins as part of your like the mystery about your character that we will uncover as we go along?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, so yeah, because you're
Like
it could be
you
the
break
soul and
through,
you're like, who was
you're
that
just like,
soul?
whoa, who was that?
Yeah. That could be very interesting.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And you're a gunslinger, so maybe there's so many interesting ways to go with that.
Yeah, and I'm a
Yeah.
pistolero gunslinger.
Maybe like something like a shoulder-mounted cannon.
Funnily enough, I can be a way of the Vanguard, which basically uses siege weapons and heavy weapons.
Fuck yeah, dude. We're gonna turn you into a,
Tank.
yeah.
Why are we not
Slowly-
sieging?
Yeah, we're gonna slowly transform you into some sort of siege weaponry.
Yeah, what does this do? Clear the way.
You guys remember when H21 wasn't a ballista?
Do you mean a trebuchet? I want to watch him throw.
How the fuck do I
Stones,
spell this
300
town's
meters.
name?
Aliona? It's at the bottom.
Aviona, that's right.
It's lion, but it's
I'm
got
gonna
an
give
A at the
myself-
beginning and the end.
My God.
I'm gonna
He's a
give myself
genius.
4 Aliana.
I need you to quit unveiling
God.
the secrets behind the curtain.
sorry,
The
guys.
illusion is being ruined.
Sorry, did I just destroy that? Like, wait, is
Showing
that
us
how
the
you
raw
made that?
material to create the universe with, and we want to avert our eyes.
Wizard of Ozing this.
I can't believe it's worked for 2 years. You guys looked at that like, what a fantasy name that was.
I don't even think about it.
Yeah.
I don't look any deeper into your naming schemes.
Well, some of them I actually use culture and stuff, but that was definitely a lazy one. Sometimes I'm very lazy and I'm just like, yeah, lion. Awesome. Okay, so we're obviously done one campaign. We have to start the next campaign. I don't know. I've never played Pathfinder, so I'm feeling like I don't. I need to build up the system and stuff and get used to it. And then also, I feel like our characters are like a little bit half put together, and we would at least have to build them on Foundry when we get together next time. So I guess what I'm saying is maybe next time we'll do more world building.
Session 0 stuff.
Session 0 maybe, yeah, and I might have an encounter or two planned if we get ready to go, but yeah, more time to build up characters, make decisions about backgrounds, how we tied each other together, all that stuff.
Cool.
Sound good?
I love it. Yeah.
I
This is
also
awesome.
Yeah.
I have a question. For Anthony, did you have a name
Yeah.
for your oracle?
No, I didn't.
Do you want to make one?
Yeah, I can.
Because I have a
He's
plan
there.
that
I made him.
all of the characters that you guys have made and abandoned, which is at least 5, I'm just gonna turn into a Bizarro group. So
Oh, sick.
they're all
Okay.
going to be there.
Right.
Every character you guys have talked about is going to be there. They're all just so.
I've only made the one character, and
Yeah.
I'm fucking playing him.
Yeah, you're playing them. So, but Andrew quit 2 characters, so I already got 2 characters from him, and
Did I quit too? Yeah, I did. Didn't
Yeah.
I? Yeah.
So, well, your last
gonna be
character
a paladin,
changed
Then
class, I
was
think, is
gonna-
what
I was gonna
happened.
be
Yeah.
a paladin, then a monk. Now I'm a bard.
But now there's going to be another
I was just
frog
trying.
there.
I was lying to myself. I was lying to myself.
Sometimes we do that. You need to wait for the truth to come out. So
Wait, what do you mean? There's another frog there? How many frogs we got?
you're going to be a frog, and then your old character that you abandoned, I'm going to make an
Oh, he's
NPC, and
also
he's
a
going to
frog.
be there
Oh, I'm
too.
also gonna encounter him.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, and now he might be your cousin
Maybe
or your brother or
Yeah,
your.
I was gonna say maybe he's part of my my ancestral home.
Yeah, exactly. That at
Maybe
least
we're
gives you
tadpoles
someone.
together.
Yeah, it gives you.
He's like a, yeah.
We're
He's
tadpoles
a
together.
monk. He's a monk of the swamp song.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, and then the kobold that Jeremy created, kobold, I'm gonna have,
Oh, the doctor.
yeah, he's gonna be around. They're all gonna be around. I don't know how big a role they'll play, but they'll be in the background somewhere.
Okay, the guy's name is Terrywick Tea Meadow.
Terrywick Tea Meadow.
Love it.
I really hate that a lot.
I do really like that frog bard idea you got, Andrew. I think that's really. I mean, I
Yeah,
like
frog
everyone's
bard.
idea for the record. I think this bodyguard looks super cool. It's super unique. That's cool.
Now I need to find Android pictures.
What was his last name? Terrywick what? Tea Whittle?
Tea Meadow.
Tea Meadow.
Yeah.
Anthony, will your construct, will he talk robotic?
I am going to be speaking a little bit robotic, yes.
Hello.
Whoa.
We have
Hi, yes. I
Mr.
am
Anderson.
Experiencing
How is
emotions.
it going? Oh my god.
Emotions.
Look at that. That guy looks fucking sick.
Yes, I am culturally Italian.
Oh yeah, because I'm here.
Nice.
I built a box. You told me not to build a box. I built a box.
Now you don't know what the bugs. See, that's the thing is now that Raphael's gonna be
No
the
bugs.
he's gonna be the owner of a magic shop that I'm sure you guys are gonna go to all the time. I'm
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
gonna be like, oh, Mia Porto.
In my head, Raphael is Q from the James Bond series now.
Yeah, that's exactly what he was.
Oh, I was
doing.
just gonna say, I didn't bring it up, but I was gonna say that's what a quartermaster is, and it used to be, if I remember correctly, quartermasters used to be specifically both things, but it's a person who's like in charge of keeping
Yeah.
track of all the arms and armaments, if I understand
Yeah.
correctly. So
Yeah.
it's cool. I'm just throwing it out there. Makes sense.
He's gonna be Q.
Oh shit, this is fucking.
It's great.
You're gonna go to Raphael's shop and buy like a watch, and he's gonna be like, "This watch also functions as a deadly laser. I don't need that, but it does."
Also a shoulder-mounted cannon.
Yeah. That's the thing. H21 already has like little clips that you could install a shoulder-mounted cannon on because Raphael's thinking
Just in
ahead.
case. Just in
Yeah,
case.
it's like this
I
guy
took the
might need it.
feet for extra compartment space too. So.
Smart.
So, are you an android or an automata?
Just have, you have an
See,
energy.
I think I'm gonna have to be an automata.
I think I'm going to be making most of mine automatas, but I haven't really looked
Right.
closely at the two of them yet.
Is that a real thing in the
Well,
game?
the only
In
thing that's
Pathfinder, it is. You could be an android or an automata. There's two different.
Oh yeah, and the androids are like actually the same as they are in the Starfinder setting.
I
Yeah.
think the only reason I
Same
want to
kind
do
of- same kind of-
android is because automatons don't eat or drink.
Be a
But
fancy
then again,
specialist.
I have to be an
But
automaton.
that's the biggest plus of being an automaton.
No, because like, listen, automaton core, your body contains an automaton core infused with
Yeah.
planar quintessence, basically
Yeah,
a
bro.
fucking
Yeah.
Philosopher's Stone.
philosopher's
Look,
stone.
are you on
yeah.
Archives of Nethys?
Yeah,
Look at that first picture they have, dude. And you're telling me that that's not what you want? Look at that.
yeah, that's pretty cool.
Look at that fucking Warframe character.
Wait, what? Where?
All right, I'm switching.
On Archives at Nethys, if you go to the automaton section, both of the fucking choices.
Oh my
of
god,
the-
you can be a
of the
sharpshooter
example art
automaton?
are
What the
dope.
fuck? For real?
Yeah, you could probably have a gun like somewhere like in your biology. You know what I mean?
Whoa! You study
Wait,
your
what-
aim and
what
reduce the
resource?
penalty for firing into your weapon's
Yeah,
second
dude.
range increment?
It's
Yo,
you're just
okay.
you're just the end result of Raphael trying to make a sentient gun that can feel things.
Oh, hey, look at
That
this. You've been
sounds-
provided a body part designed for combat. Automaton armament. You
Yeah,
gain
dude,
either. Yeah, it's right here. It's right here.
Gun arm, dude. Gun arm. Yeah.
Energy beam.
What?
Energy
Unlock
beam.
Samus?
I make up the laser. I make up the laser. I put it in the chest.
You channel your core's power through a magical gem.
He's
That
like, "Oh,
serves
hey,
as your
got the laser
eye.
gem in his chest.
Oh, I shoot beams from my eye. Sick. I can
Oh,
choose
fuck,
that.
dude.
Yeah, beam eyes are cool.
These guys look dope as fuck.
Like an automaton.
And the androids, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of their visual aesthetic.
That's because they just look like people.
They're
Yeah.
just kind of cyberpunky people. Yeah.
Oh yeah, automatons
One of
are
them, one of
fucking
them has what is clearly inspired by the pistol from Halo on the android part.
Yeah.
That's very obviously the Halo pistol.
Oh yeah, automata makes a lot of sense. I'm
Yeah,
definitely doing automata for my
I'm so
NPCs.
pro automaton. Yeah.
Mine, I'm gonna be an automaton.
So cool.
Wait, what the fuck? There's some really wild ancestries, man.
Oh yeah, there's some weird ass ones.
Like the Konrasu, have you seen that?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is that thing?
Konrasu are cool.
That thing moves? That thing can move around?
You could be a poppet. Literally a tiny toy.
Oh yeah, I thought that was kind of a weird, interesting choice.
Or
Aren't there like
creations with
plant
the big-
creatures too?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, there's like 2 or 3 plant creatures. Yeah, it's actually really cool.
The Leshy, yeah, that's kind of cool. You can be a
flesh
plant.
warped.
The Strix are cool.
You can be.
Konrasu are fucking difficult though, cause like you're kind of in one spot.
That's what I'm saying. Do they move around?
Not really.
Not really.
Or the I'm forgetting what was the okay? There's Kenku and Pathfinder. What's the bird? race called in D&D? Why am I
It is
Kenku?
It's
Kenku.
Kenku in it's
Oh,
Kenku.
okay.
It's
Okay,
not
then
Kenku in Pathfinder. It's
it's Tengu.
Tengu, yeah,
Mm,
which I believe was also the name for it in old D&D. Maybe Tengu. I've heard Tengu before.
let's see.
They
Either
look
way.
real scary. The Tengu in Pathfinder
Oh, a
look
Leshy.
real creepy.
Oh yeah, they.
Oh, you could be a
Maybe,
snake guy?
maybe,
Nagati?
Yeah,
maybe it can be like a
the
rival organization of Kenku. They call themselves the Tengu. They got that vibe, maybe. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. A naughty or just fucking shape-shifting spider people?
Yeah, that's an
Yeah,
interesting
those
one.
are
Like they
pretty
have to hide their
cool.
true form.
Yo,
Those
fuck
are
that.
pretty damn cool.
I'm good.
The Kitsune are cool too.
Strix is another flying person. Avian humanoids.
Oh, you know what? The Anati are a direct inspiration from the West African spider god Anansi,
Oh, cool.
Well, that makes sense.
Yep.
who was known to transfer between human and spider form. That's cool. Are they like tricksters?
Be a fucking skeleton.
Okay, I changed my mind. I want to be a spider guy. I changed my mind. I'm kidding.
Or Shuni, the literal just dog.
Yeah, those guys are cool. Little
They're
Jacob
awesome.
guys.
They're tight looking.
Also, the Kashrishi are awesome. The fucking
The
rhino,
Shunis are so fucking
guys.
rad looking.
The rhino guys are cool as hell too.
Yeah, they're cool too.
Like Triceratop rhino guys. Those guys are sick. Big boys.
Click on Gunslinger. Oh yeah, I get some cool shit.
Yeah, the Shuni is awesome.
Yeah, Shumis are tight. That fucking black
Yeah, the
bug
black,
in
the black
with
like
plate armor.
paladin. Yeah, that thing is
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
sick. That guy's killing it.
I'm just like, oh, there's so many health problems.
Yeah, he
Like-
does have a hard time breathing. He has a hard time-
Exactly, I know. How does he breathe with that tiny little nose?
Yeah, it's hard.
Okay. I think that being from the slums, I'm gonna be a laughing shadow magus.
What the fuck is that?
Alright,
No.
hold on. Let me bring it
Yeah,
up.
I'm looking it up.
Computer enhance magus.
It is a one-hand weapon, nothing in your offhand. So I can't use a shield or a spell tome or whatever in my offhand. But its first focus spell is Dimensional Assault, which lets you have a small teleportation and attack for one action.
That's awesome.
Teleport and attack?
You are a lapping shadow of spell and blade.
That
That's
sounds
cool.
pretty cool.
Yeah, that sounds cool as shit.
Yeah, this is tight. Holy shit, this is so cool.
Mirror image is sick. Shift blade is very fucking cool. How fast is the leveling in Pathfinder? Is it fast or is it slow?
I have no idea, but I think I'm just still gonna do milestone.
I mean, yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Milestone's better.
We don't have to. We don't have to actually change
Yeah.
how we do level ups.
You know, it's weird. There's subclasses are not standard across the classes. There's like
There
a
are
couple
no real subclasses, and there is no real multi-classing in
Mhm.
Pathfinder 2e. You would take a dedication feat into the class you wanted to multi-class into, and just gain parts of its core abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these have like for Magus it's like hybrid studies. For Druid it's like druidic orders, tenets for champions, and then for monks it's nothing.
Some of the multi-classes also, like in quotes, multi-classes are not actual classes, like Hell Knight. You can't be a Hell Knight. You just make another class into a Hell Knight.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is tight.
And also my favorite thing. I love Hell Knight.
Hell Knights are super cool.
I might go down that path just because Hell Knight is sick. And they don't, unlike Paladin, you don't have to be lawful good, you just have to be lawful.
Yep. Oh man. The one from Wrath of the Righteous is like my favorite. Regulil, the
The
little
gnome?
fucking lawnmower.
Yeah, the lawnmower gnome.
He's
That's
just
what he is. Yeah.
he has two gnome hooked hammers, and he's a Hell Knight, and he just fucking lawnmowers everyone.
He's a tiny blender. It's wild.
I love it.
Anthony, you said you're doing Way of the Pistolero.
I don't 100% know right now, only because
Way of the Spell Shot's pretty cool. Way of the Trigger Brand is pretty cool.
because there's Way of the Drifter.
That almost sounds like your guy. I
know.
don't know what any of the stuff is, but your guy kind of sounds like.
Well,
it.
it's
Way
a
of the Drifter
firearm
is
in one
pretty
hand and a one-handed melee weapon in the other hand. So
You're
I'd
kind
have
of
a-
like Vash the Stampede. Did you ever watch Try Did
Yeah.
I ask you this last time?
Oh, absolutely.
Because he's a robot too, isn't he? Or he's partly robot. I forgot how it ends.
He is
Yeah,
not
he
a
is part-
robot.
his arm
Spoiler:
is-
his arm's a
Yeah.
robot.
Yeah, spoilers. Whoa.
Spoilers on a 25-year-old.
I don't want to do
anime.
Way of the Sniper, and I don't think Way of the Spell Shot would even work for me, like with my story, just because, like, you'd have to learn how to conjure super bullets or something.
You can like steal your guns from Raph when you leave too.
Yeah, you're right. That says super bullets. That sounds really lame. You're right. I don't want to do that.
I do get a spell book.
Like, Way of
My
the
spell
Drifter.
book is gonna be like a almost like a small. Have you seen those small Bibles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a little
Yeah,
black
it's
book.
Like, yeah, it's like a little black book. It's not like a big spell tome, and I wear it off of a chain, like it's hanging in like a clasp, like kind of like a deck holder for cards. But so it's just bouncing at my side.
Okay. I like it. And you like scratch your notes in there and stuff. It's like just a little
Yeah,
tiny
yeah, like a
scratch book kind
Little
of thing.
tiny scratch notes for my arcane bullshit.
People see you like scratching notes in there and they're like, what are you writing? And then it's all a bunch of random arcane symbols.
Yeah, it's like not even words.
Exactly. They're like, what is this garbage?
Just
Maybe people in the slums think I'm insane, but I'm not. They just don't understand me. Like we're not on the same wavelengths.
Yeah, maybe we should do that thing we did last time where we make up rumors about ourselves.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I liked that last time.
Yeah.
That was good.
And then we can share them out like we did last time. That was fun. We all had a little rumor about each other that we didn't know if it was true or not.
Yeah, that was good. Oh man, I should have I'll try to keep track of that for longer.
Landry's rumors will be easy. He was raised by pirates. That's a rumor.
I don't know if that's real or not. Tactic.
He's friends with the emperor. Also true.
Anyway, I've been meaning to ask if you guys want to help me crowdfund the Twilight MMO.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
This is how we get the sponsorship.
You'd have to
Yeah.
We can tell them that we've already been advertising for them for the last 2 years.
The problem is we will be the only people playing the game. So.
And the only people supporting the game.
So we have to.
Artback core rulebook is coming out soon.
Oh, cool.
And no one's ordered it.
Dedication feats. Is that what you're talking about? Multi-classing? Dedication feats?
Yep, that's multi-classing, 100%.
Yeah, Bounty Hunter fucking looks real cool.
Ooh, Bounty Hunter. Sounds
Bobby,
a
what
whole
kind of
lot
character were you
like
leaning
Mountain
towards?
Cannon territory.
Or a bullet dancer?
Bullet dancer. I might take a Hell Knight dedication at some point, which means I'll have to take Armiger because you have to. But
Please do.
that's fine. I don't care.
Just so we
Hell
can
Knight's
get Hell Knights.
Hell Knight is cool. I
Just
like
so we
Hell
can
Knight.
put Hell Knights into fucking Chris's universe.
We're already putting all this random crazy shit into my universe.
I mean, Hell Knights should be in anyway. Do you know what Hell Knights are, Chris?
Knights from Hell?
No. Hell Knights are people who
It's a
make
guess.
pacts with devils to gain power to fight and kill demons.
Oh yeah, they fight in the Blood War or whatever, and they kill, fight against demons. Demons and devils just like to fight each other. They're kind of weird.
Yeah, but Hell Knights are just like, if you're already pretty strong and you can prove it to a devil, they will make you stronger so that you can fight demons better.
Yeah, okay, got it.
I think you also, when you die, and you go to hell to join the army.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the catch.
Yeah, that's the catch.
For most Hell Knights, it's not a catch. That's just a...
Right, because they want to hunt demons.
Yeah.
Do they know how long eternity is?
Yes.
Does anybody?
Exactly.
There's like a lot of Hell Knights in Pathfinder lore.
Beldrick.
That's what I'm saying. Beldrick can open up fucking multi-universal gates, so like, there's probably everything.
Beldrick's a Highlander.
Beldrick's like the future Flash. Did you guys watch that Flash movie? I like the Flash movie.
Dark Flash?
Yeah, Dark Flash.
No.
I like
it. It was alright.
You know, I hate when people judge it based on how much money it made. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, that's stupid. I didn't hate it. It's just not. Yeah. I wouldn't watch it. I definitely am never going to watch it again.
Oh, I've watched it 3 times.
Oh, cool. I'm glad you liked it.
I like it. I don't know. I mean, as a Flash story, it's pretty good.
Probably the last one we're going to get for a really long time, too. So.
Yeah, exactly. And in my opinion, the worst part was some of the crappy CGI and choices made about that weird ending bit.
Yeah,
but
there was a bunch of
But when I saw those babies, I was more laughing at the baby. I was like, those are ugly ass babies. That does not look like a baby, but it was funny to me. I didn't think it was bad.
Apparently they were trying to like simulate some sort of like actual physics effect that like makes things look uncanny and weird and glossy when you're moving at super high speeds.
Okay, I guess.
but it didn't work.
Yeah,
I am already looking up the baby scene.
It looks like shit.
Yeah.
Let's see this. I also just fucking hate Ezra Miller.
So. Well, that was my other problem is I just can't like that tar.
I know I couldn't.
Loser.
I don't think I could take it out.
But...
Oh my god! They just straight up dropped those babies. Oh, those are CG babies.
Yeah, they look like 1990 CG babies. Like
wow, this is.
You're watching some TV movie of like baby geniuses or something. And...
Speaking of Twilight, that's another bad CG baby.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
CG baby.
Terrible CG baby.
Wow, but his Speed Force looks really good.
And
like
the design on Dark Flash is dope as fuck. The Dark Flash design, he looks fucking cool as hell.
And I love the Supergirl shit, but I love when they
that was cool
like
too.
That.
Oh, she was. I liked her.
Yeah. The Michael Keaton Batman was kind of funny, but
yeah, all of that will go away forever now. We will never see any of that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All these babies are gonna die.
Also,
no, the Flash is gonna save them.
Hero points are just inspiration.
Okay, is it kind of work the same way?
I think that there is one major difference, which is you can have up to 3 hero points, and I believe if you're unconscious and rolling death saves, you can spend all of your hero points to get back up with 1 HP.
Okay.
I think that's the only difference, but obviously, you could just say we're gonna use it like inspiration.
Can hero points make other force rerolls against you? I don't remember.
I am so confused.
We're gonna do lots of looking up rules as we play because, and then I'm just gonna bullshit.
To go fast.
He has to. Yeah, the Flash needs to. He has a super high metabolism, so he has to eat lots and lots of food, or else he gets tired.
Wait, have you ever watched anything that has the Flash in it?
Yeah, like
Ever?
have you ever read
No.
a Flash comic book? Or
Yeah, that's like very
No.
standard Flash shit. Yeah.
I had no idea. I've never read anything
Wait,
about it.
Batman has dead parents? What are you talking about?
Also, how does
Oh
he
my god.
swing onto stuff when it's
don't
going so fast?
don't
Shouldn't it?
question Flash physics. There's no way Flash physics
Okay,
Speed
ever works.
because
force
like,
is
how is he
the
swinging
answer
on it
to
Yeah.
everything.
on a thing when it? Oh, that doesn't make any sense.
The speed force.
Yeah, like there's a part where there's like, oh, you can't move people fast. You can only move objects, but then they break it like 2 seconds later. So Flash physics doesn't work out well.
He's real fast. That's basically the physics.
He's so fast he can go
He's-
back in time.
He's real fast.
He's so fast he can run to other universes.
He did it. He saved all the babies.
See, he saved all the babies, even and that dog.
I do want to see the Blue Beetle though. That looks good.
It was not as good as the Flash.
No, for real. It actually looked good too.
Blue
Which one?
Beetle
Which one?
was very.
Oh yeah, I heard. I didn't watch it, but I heard it was not great.
Really?
It was not like awful, but it was just so like everything was so expected and like I don't know. It just felt like there was nothing.
Nothing new.
Yeah, no.
There's no place
value
for just
there.
like the stand. Yeah, the thing is, you can't. It's hard to introduce new characters into movies now because everyone's so fucking sick and tired of origin stories.
Exactly. It was
Right?
just
Like
a
so, like to add
cliche
a new
origin
guy, it
story.
looks to add a new guy, it's like hard because you can't really do an origin story for him.
Yeah,
Without
very
people
true.
losing attention. Like I don't give a shit about the Blue Beetle. Period.
Yeah.
I do. He has
I
awesome
think
comics.
I think he's cool as hell. I'm not saying that I don't care about him or he's not cool. I just say like that, but I don't give a shit about a movie about the Blue Beetle.
Here's like the only thing I knew about the Blue Beetle because I used to read comics in the '90s. The Blue Beetle was like one of the
the
only
80 one?
characters that was killed by Doomsday before Superman
Yeah,
killed Doomsday.
100%.
Like that's all I
He
know
does
about.
all the time.
Yeah,
he
it's
does
like
all the time.
he got murdered by Doomsday because he was a loser.
Well, because like he went through like a glow up in the '90s, and before that he was literally like useless. Like Blue Beetle was
And he
like
looked really
cannon
dumb.
fodder. Yeah, he was so bad.
He looked like Cyclops without the fucking visor.
Yeah, it was real bad.
Yeah, I wanted that movie to be good, but it, like, and again, I don't want to say it was bad. It was just so like kind of boring.
The One Piece live action anime is pretty good.
Really?
It was. I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah.
I'm enjoying it a lot actually, like a lot. And I have like I've only watched a little bit of the anime,
Yeah.
but I really like it a lot.
I'm big into the manga.
Yeah.
I've kept up with it for fucking literal years.
It's
Yeah.
impressive.
And I thought it was gonna be just as bad as every other fucking manga.
No,
slash
it's
anime.
definitely watchable.
No,
Yeah.
it was way fucking better.
Yeah, not just watchable, but actually like interesting. Yeah, it's cool.
I like a lot of the like changes they did that kind of picked up the pace because like that's like the worst part of the fucking anime, by
Yeah,
the way.
that's the thing.
Pace
That's
is
what I'm not
terrible.
gonna do it, dude. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna watch.
It's not
As soon
worth
as somebody's like, "Oh yeah, you gotta watch," you just like most of it's filler. Just skip that. I was like, bro, I'm not gonna watch a show that's mostly filler.
You can't skip it because of fucking Oda. He'll make a callback to like episode 60 and like episode
Yeah.
790.
Yeah,
Nothing's
Anything
filler
you
forever.
think is filler is probably not.
Yep, nothing's filler forever. Also, in their defense, it has one of the smallest amount of actual filler. Like the over 1,000 episodes are not filler. Like it's crazy, but the pacing is so bad that like what people talk about when they're saying filler for One Piece, they're talking about the reused stock footage that is literally insane. Like we're talking about seeing multiple minutes of something reused 3 times in an episode.
yeah. See, I can't handle that shit.
It's really bad.
I can't handle that shit. Meanwhile, the anime is moving at a very quick pace, introducing a lot of really interesting characters and like introducing what's the strongest part of One Piece, which is the world building.
Yep.
Right, that's the
100%.
the best part of One Piece is how it's this cool pirate world where everybody has a cool custom like depiction of themselves, and some of them have cool powers, and it's just there's all this mystery to it, and it's really interesting. But you got to wade through 7,000 hours of bullshit to access it.
Does it have the
Yeah.
does the live action have the dank music from the One Piece anime, Bobby?
It does
I
have good music. I don't know if it's the same, but it's good music.
You know the
it
song I'm
has,
talking about.
yeah, it has what do you call it? Remixes
Yeah,
of,
it's mostly orchestral stuff. It's like
That's how it is in the anime too.
Yeah.
yeah. The first time that they played the opening was actually a fucking amazing moment in the show.
Nice.
Yeah, I think the visual design on the characters is really cool. I think they all look really cool.
Well, wasn't
Also-
Oda involved in the live action?
Everybody's
Uh,
super hot for some reason is a big part of the show. Like all the
Yeah.
characters, every single one of them is hot. Everybody.
After the time skip, yeah.
Yeah, most of the characters get pretty sexy after time skip, but the time skip is literally 2 years of training. Like, who
Right.
doesn't get hot after 2 years of just working out? But yeah, I don't know. I was happy with it. It could have been a lot worse. It could have been another Death Note.
Gross.
Yeah.
The Dragon Ball Z.
Gross.
Oh yeah, or Dragon Ball Z is an even better example.
I forgot about those.
Oh, trash. Just garbage.
Are we wrapping up? Are we done for the day?
We're pretty much wrapped. That's the campaign, guys. I'm so happy we like ended a whole
Man,
campaign
we
with
did it.
close. It's the first campaign I actually officially ended that I didn't just quit in the middle.
Hell yeah, and it was great.
And it
Yeah,
was
no, I had a
a
great
and it
time.
was a really
That's
good
great.
one.
Some
It
of the
was.
best
Check it
characters I've ever worked with. I really like these characters a lot.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did too.
I
I'm
have
gonna
had
miss
so
my
much
fun.
fun with Locke.
I'm kind of upset that I'm losing Lucius, to be honest.
Yeah, Raph, it's the last Raphael.
You're
Sad.
losing Lucius
They'll all
and
come
I'm
back into
gaining
characters.
Lucius.
I know. Get him now,
We're just-
and he's
speaking
so
of-
fucking cool.
Now
My-
you
my
have to
last-
do the dumb Italian bird accent.
Mia
My
Porto.
last
Rocket
tournament-
Jump Night.
Me both.
Mia Porto. That's all he's gonna say. Mia
Pretty good,
Porto.
actually. That's pretty good. That's good.
Be a port. Do I build a box? Yes, the box, the box.
My last amendment that I want for Locke is that he gets with Winter. That's it.
Oh, I'm into that.
Nice.
I'm into that.
Andrew, sorry to bring it up again, but
Because
do you have a
Captain
voice
Locke
idea
needs a
for the
new
frog?
ship.
Yeah.
I don't have a
And
voice.
he
for
needs
Bogwin
Bay,
yet.
so Tabaxi Bay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on a Bogwin voice. We'll see.
Gorham will be Scottish, as all dwarves should be.
Yeah, obligate.
Except for Dwergar, who should be Russian.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, of course.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Because they're communists.
We don't.
They're
We
commie
don't,
dwarfs.
we don't make
that's
the,
why.
we don't make the fucking rules.
We don't make the rules.
We're just following them. Like we
Yeah,
don't.
we
make
just
the
think them up and write them down.
And all Drow are Australian because they're from down under.
Oh,
That's
also,
actually hilarious.
also, they
God.
constantly have to deal with a bunch of spider bullshit.
Yep, exactly. It's dangerous down there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, are you adding the spiders into your world building? Like there's some
They're there, but they're, let's just say they're rare. Because I'm not going to have a
Yeah.
bunch of spider people running around anytime
that makes
soon.
sense. It's like, oh, it's a spider city, and there's we do. Yeah, that makes sense.
I
It's-
think you
it's-
guys are adding more diversity to my world than I am. Like, I didn't have frog people on my list for this campaign, but now
What up,
we're
bro?
gonna have frog people. So
What up, bro?
Yeah.
I think I'm starting to do a lot of introspective work on myself to realize that I'm always playing anthropomorphic animals. You know what I mean?
It's
I'm starting
okay.
to look a little bit inward on myself here.
hey, furries are
It's
people
fun.
too, but not really
Yeah,
people.
they are.
They're
I've
animals.
actually just stopped caring about fucking furries. It's crazy,
Oh yeah, dude. Consenting adults. Who gives a shit?
right? I don't actually fucking care about them anymore.
You mean you don't care? You mean you used to be one and now you aren't? Like, because
Nah.
I really do care about furries and I think they're cute. I've been talking to this cat girl on Bumble. so-
Respect, dude.
Yeah.
Respect.
Did you guys read the story of the sudden guard dogs?
No.
What?
It's a fucking great story about some girl who's at her first time going to a convention, and she's getting followed around by a creeper, and two fucking furry dudes show up wearing their outfits, their blue dog outfit, and one of them is a blue dog,
Nice.
and they fuck with
Oh,
the
blue
dude and
dog.
make them leave the girl alone.
Nice.
Nice.
See?
Yeah, it's a supportive community.
Woman's best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess dogs are women's best friends. That's
Exactly.
it.
Exactly. Yes. No, don't worry about the furries. Furries are people too. And if
Yeah,
you
of
have to
course.
play furry, I'll make up new furry races for you.
Yeah, I'd be
Yeah.
cool with that.
Well, I was about to be the kitsune, and I was like, no,
Yeah.
that's too far. That's
Yeah,
too far.
like-
There's
Too
a
much.
lot.
Too much.
There's a lot of
That's
them
how you know
already
you
in this.
Don't worry. The
I was-
next campaign will be the kitsune campaign, so you all can be kitsunes,
Yeah, I
and we
gotta
can all
build
just
towards that. Yeah, I gotta come with some personal reckoning before I play the kitsune.
yeah.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but like Andrew kept creating characters from the last Pathfinder game that me and Bobby were in, and Anthony. Like
Yeah.
the frog monk, we had a frog monk. We had a kitsune.
Yep.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You just kept doing. I was just like, I'm
Weird.
just not gonna say anything.
That's
We're just
weird.
gonna let it happen.
That's weird.
It's like the
Nice.
quintessential check boxes. Kitsune, frog
Oh yeah, well I gotta go make dinner if we're done.
Yeah, I got it too.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's
Like
call
that.
this a campaign.
Yeah,
Let's
dude.
call it.
Good shit.
GG.
Great
Nice job.
Chris.
Full campaign.
We're
Great
good.
campaign.
Yeah, it was
Farewell,
awesome.
Guys.
farewell, Mia Portos.
Later.
Goodbye.
Farewell, Mia Portos.
Goodbye.
All right, peace out, everybody.
See ya.